Hi! Hello! Welcome. Oh, it is, Wednesday. It is, much later than I would have liked to have started. It's, 8 p.m. my time. We are well into the evening. But hello, how is everyone? Let me greet everyone. Hello to Neko, Meadow, Romy, Helvetica Aleatoria, Squibknocker, Cerebro, Kefki, Gritra, oh, and Pancake, hi. Oh, Valerie! Hi, Valerie! Hello everyone. Hi, howdy. Oh. So, at the start of the week, or rather, last Sunday, I was feeling very, very energetic, and confidently said, let's try 3 streams next week. Let's try for the old schedule that I had in Season 1 of Marigold channel. Let's try for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Monday hit, and my energy left my body almost immediately. So I think that was a bad idea. So I think we're stuck with 2 streams for now. And I did also say that I would be able to get Sammy figured out and have some redeems, some new redeems worked on. You might notice there's no new redeems, because I overestimated, or rather underestimated, quite how much time I would spend in bed depressed this week so far. Getting sucked by the bed has been going around. It's, talk to your doctor if you've been getting sucked by the bed lately. Yeah, Monday bit me. But I did figure out one thing. So I got Sammy downloaded, installed. The documentation for it is very, very good. Oh, hi, Lesbian Donkey Kong. Hi. I always love reading out your username. It's awesome. But I have gotten Sammy downloaded. I've read through, well, I have the intention of reading through all of the documentation, because I have 3 redeems I'd like to try to make. 2 of them should be pretty easy. I have the stuff ready for it. It's just a matter of putting it together. One of them involves me learning a bit of Blender, so that one might take a little bit longer. But I should hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to get that sorted over the weekend. So should have new redeems for next week's streams. Hi, Possum. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, Squib. Actually, the plasticine effect pack that you sent me, I'm going to be using that. That looks like it would come in handy. The filter looks crazy good. Yeah, this is, what is this called again? This is retro effects. This is the retro effects effect. So off, on. This is the NTSC effect. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I know that Doro and Amos use it quite a bit. I do have also the OBS shader filter, is I think what it's called, which seems crazy. I think if you know how to write shaders, you can write your own. Hi, Prince Enemy. Hi, welcome in. I've messed around with that less, but it does seem like more robust. Yeah, Valerie, you can write your own. If you can write shader language, you can make your own. Writing graphics, doing graphics coding seems very, very complicated. But yeah, the one thing that I did figure out how to do in Sammy is I replaced my old so sometime between me going on hiatus and coming back to stream, Nightbot just broke on me, and I can't quite figure it out. So I've managed to replace the Nightbot functionality. So instead of being like a complete asshole and just asking people to scroll down to join the Discord or follow me on Twitter or whatever, I can just do that. And also, I have literally not touched it since I have went on hiatus. There's also a YouTube archive, a YouTube VOD archive that is horrendously out of date. So it is one of the things on my list to catch up on, because I would like that to be current and up to date with everything, because I do prefer watching VODs on YouTube as opposed to Twitch. Twitch is good for live streams, but I've always found it a little bit too finicky for watching VODs. Have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? I've been realizing that I might need to look into setting up RetroArch, because as I am installing more and setting up more bespoke single-serving emulators for like one system or like one console, the more I'm just like starting to see the appeal. So I might at some point. Tristy and Valerie did reach out to me, and I know that Monday has set up RetroArch as well, so I do have some folks I can go to. But I'm wondering what is the best way, because there's some emulators that I'm so familiar with that I don't know. I want to keep those as you know, the ones that I use quite often, like DuckStation. I want to keep a DuckStation, MGBA, that sort of thing. But I was thinking about this. It's not really something that I encountered during the first season of Marigold channel before I went on hiatus, because my computer was like a 12-year-old laptop. There's only so much stuff I could run. Like, I was streaming Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, SNES, PlayStation games. That's 3 emulators. That's MGBA for all the Game Boy stuff. DuckStation for PlayStation, and what was the other thing? Oh, SNES 9X for SNES. But as I have a computer that can run more things and is capable of like running more things, it's getting a little bit out of hand. Right now, I'm in try to find out tools for static websites that I recommend to friends, acquaintances, strangers, hell. Simple ways to set up a small blog and gallery specifically with an RSS feed each. If you are just looking for a text site, I don't think it does gallery stuff. You should look up Bearblog. It's very simple, bare bones. It looks quite a lot like Blogspot, but if you took out a lot of the cruft. And I'm also looking at, personally myself, I'm looking into NeoCities and Zonelets, because I would like to, like my friends like Graphy and like Amos, I would like to look into setting up a website for my stream, a little home for my stream. Hi Soda! Hi! Good morning! Welcome in! Oh, hi Angel Guts as well! Hi! Angel Cow! There's a DuckStation core for RetroArch. Also there's Swan Station, which I guess is open source DuckStation. I mean, I think the thing for me personally is like, I would like to use... I'll just type it out. Let me see if I can get you a link for it as well. I think the thing that I would like to use RetroArch for is for... I'll just post you, oh, why did I, huh? Why did I make tea break there? Was that always, whatever. I guess the thing for me is, like, I think I would like to use RetroArch for things that I don't use all the time, and for things that I use all the time, I'd like to just stick with the ones I'm used to. For the gallery, I'm trying out Lazy Gal right now, but that's tailored towards photos first and foremost, and it relies on GE XIV2, which has no Windows build, so I can't recommend it to everyone I would like it to. Oh, strange. It's really strange. RetroArch just added a stick and hoop emulator. You use your mouse or a DS4 gyroscope as a stick. Unfortunately, hoop emulation is very CPU heavy, and since it doesn't support multi-threading, shut the fuck up. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, since it's October, I wanted to talk a little bit about like stream plans, like what I wanted to do this month. So originally, the thing that I had planned to stream, I guess I can spoil it. Originally, I was going to play Rule of Rose the entire month. Either that or Siren. I was going to play one of those two games because I've really heard good things about both. Well, I haven't seen any of Rule of Rose, but I know it's a beloved game of internet YouTuber Hazel, and I know a lot of other friends have streamed it as well. And I've watched enough playthroughs of Siren, and I love the aesthetic. And it's been long enough since I've seen a playthrough that I could probably... The only thing I really remember about Siren is the cold compress that you get wet and then you freeze to create a sort of a timer to make a noise because it melts or something, and then it breaks something to attract the Shibito to that location. That's literally the only puzzle solution that I remember. But yeah, I've watched Lily Buried Salmon play that, and I've watched Super Great Friend, but it's the kind of thing where just like I always watch the Super Great Friend VODs, and then I fall asleep to them, so I barely remember those games. So, also hello Baxter Crook. Hi, welcome in. But yeah, that was originally my plan, to play Siren or Rule of Rose for the entire month. But I've been enjoying the stream format that I've been doing too much, I think, where I play like something for an hour or two and then I switch and I have like kind of a sort of a grab bag format. I think that's been working out pretty well for me. So I'm originally that was my stream plan for October last year because I did not think my hiatus was going to last this long. But yeah, we'll just, I don't know, either do it next year or, I don't know. I don't think I have to do it, necessarily have to do it every, on October, but it feels like a fun special occasion to do that kind of thing then. But I'm gonna fit in some games like that where I can. Like, I found a lot of, like, kids multimedia CD-ROM type stuff that is, like, Halloween themed. I feel like that could be pretty fun. And actually, nothing's been announced yet or kind of, like, scheduled, but I do have a couple collabs planned with people where we're gonna play some, like, kids horror games. So, look forward to that. Is there anything else that I wanted to say? Do it on April for Halloween too. Yeah, that's Australian Halloween. Yeah, so this coming multimedia CD-ROMs for the 1994 to 97 era are so much fun to read around in. Also, hello Lavatube. Hi. Yeah, they're awesome. I've really been enjoying that as kind of like a focus of the stream lately. Specifically playing Mac games. I'd love to set up DOS simulation as well at some point, but Infinite Mac, just playing from my browser and just being able to drag and drop stuff into it just makes it so appealing. A lot of the stuff from that era has Mac versions as well, so it kind of feels like a no-brainer. But yeah, coming up this Thursday, 2 a.m. UTC +1 or 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That's my regular Thursday movie night on my server, which is, I can actually do this now. There we go. Yeah, if you want to join my Discord, we do regular movie nights. It's also time-stamped with the Discord timestamp thing, which renders the time in your local kind of like time zone. We are going to be watching one second. I need to actually hop into my server real quick and see what the actual name is for both of these. we're going to watch The Creeping Garden, which is a documentary about slime moles with music by Jim O'Rourke, and Fungi, The Web of Life, a documentary about fungi, narrated by Bjork, because I thought it was funny to have two documentaries about fungi with work from musicians that I like. Slime molds are awesome. Slime molds are really, really interesting. So I'm interested to learn about both of those. Wait, slime molds are not actually fungi? They're protists. Sorry if that's spoilers. You ruined my awesome theme. No, that's fine. You know, I have a biology degree. You think I'd remember that? Listen, they decompose trees and shit. That's fungi to me. That's fungi to me. Hello, Nintendo 64. Hi. Eating my moles. Hi. It seems pretty convenient to have a keyring on one's tail. They're for play. They're for playing. Speaking of playing, I wanted to switch to something. Oh, hi, Sardeus. Hi, Nanny. Hi. Speaking of play, I wanted to switch to something. This is not on my schedule. Also, Tanuki Mat is dead now. Two-Tone Terror has killed Tanuki Mat, so for the month of October, or however long the Tanuki Mat is using that PNG, there's no heart rate monitor. We don't know. Because Tanuki Mat's dead. Tanuki Mat's dead now. Two-Tone Terror, she killed him. Rest in peace. My beloved co-host of this stream. Tanuki Mat, rest in peace. R.I.P. R.I.P. to a real one. Slime mold, it turns out, is actually a paraphyletic grouping. That is not everything called a slime mold is related to everything else called a slime mold. Slime mold is just a thing that keeps happening. It's like crabs. It's like crabs. I didn't know it was paraphyletic. That's awesome. Mods? Likely Banovator? Mods? Can anybody... I'm just realizing this is not appearing on the stream. Thank you. It's not appearing on the stream chat, but I think mods can see it. Twitch, I think, has started filtering Likely Banovator, because it says Likely Banovator restricted. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. I saw that in Matt's stream. Matt was asking Rhea to ban someone, but it was completely invisible on my end because I'm not a mod in Matt's channel. Yeah, completely invisible. Interesting. Well, I hope there's no false positives. Anyway, let's yeah, I do wonder how it determines that. Okay. I want to show off something. So something that I was thinking about this month is I want to try to play tech demos or games that have a tech demo kind of vibe, because I think there's something really kind of creepy about them. I think specifically because, like, tech demo type games, like, they're not really, like, they kind of remind me a little bit of, like, programmer art in a way, because, like, they're not really polished or something. They're only really intended for, like, a not, you know, mass audience. I don't know. I think I want to play stuff like Stretch Panic, and like a lot of treasure games feel very tech demo core. It's not especially like well-defined genre, but one of the things I want to try to play as like a sort of Halloween thing this month is a lot of tech demo core games, but this one is an actual literal tech demo. The few people that I've shown this to, I'm sure some people here know this. I'm sure if Rachel was here, she would know this, because there was a page for this game on the cutting room floor. Let me just, okay. Let me just get this started. So I'm curious if anybody here actually knows what this is. I'm just realizing there's no... I think... What is this doing? Okay, so there's no audio for this. I'm just realizing it is coming from... Why is it doing this? Sound settings. Why are you... Okay, 1 second. I need to do something. Okay, I think I need to switch back over here. Studio mode, I need to close Dolphin. Okay. 1 second. Stop the current emulation, yes. Okay. One awesome thing that my computer is doing is sometimes it will not switch properly between... You can hear it very faintly, it's probably coming through, it's getting picked up by my microphone because it's coming through my speaker. Okay. I want to make sure that this is actually coming through properly this time. Okay, you actually heard that. Let me stop it. Yep. Okay, play, pause, and switch over and just make sure that it is... Yep, okay. I can hop out of studio mode now. Cool. Okay. The forbidden sound. Okay, you actually heard it that time. Good. So this is Princess Peach Castle for the GameCube. This is a GameCube Tech Demo. And unlike the Mario 128 Tech Demo, which was never dumped and only exists as very, very blurry convention footage, this is dumped and it was playable. And I think it was because this was on kiosks. But yeah, this is... I can actually remove my camera from the cursor and move it around. This is a variety of different zones and areas that show off different features and capabilities that the GameCube offered. So, bump and shadow, so bump maps. That area is called Spiral Staircase. What is this here? Dome. Huge texture. I didn't get what made this so huge until I was playing this with Tanuki Matt. I'm in the floor. So, up is down and down is up. Yeah, that type of control scheme always confuses me. Something else that you can actually do while the camera is moving around from the cursor. Also, there's like a ton of like VSync, like screen tearing. But yeah, there's a little map, and you can tell already this is not made for mass consumption because there's a bunch of spelling mistakes. Anti-aliasing hanger, that's fine. Bump and shadow, oh yeah, bump and shadow, Sporal Staircase. Sporal Staircase. Maximum polygon, how many coins? Environment mapping. Environment mapping, Metal Mario. Projection texture, The Cinema. Local lighting cave. And dome, huge texture. Also, I love the kerning. Sorry, also, the left and right triggers move the camera up and down, which is, so you have quite a fine-grained control over this. But yeah, dome, the kerning on this is so busted. The O and the D are so close together. The M is in its own little world over there. Bump and Shadow is the Sonic spin-off bumper car racing game where the drivers had real firearms. And here, you're just in here. I think from what I could tell that this is just like a modified version of the, I might be wrong, but it kind of looks like the Mario 64. The Mario 64 Peach's Castle a little bit. The landmass in the upper right of the map looks like a Razorhead baby. It does! True! That's crazy. Oh yeah, there's like this little ball rolling around in here. Looks more like Paper Mario Castle. Interesting. You have this awesome stained glass texture. I think that looks really cool. Environment mapping. Metal Mario. Maximum polygons. How many coins? We're gonna find out how many coins. Also, hello, Micah. I have some false memory of seeing this in Wario World. Projection texture. Cinema theater. And... ugh. Hey, this store I'm just noticing now, I'm just realizing this store does not have a sign. You cannot enter this store normally, but there's a debug menu. There's a debug menu that you can use to go to the level select, basically. Because if you try to go over to this door, nothing happens. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, if you press A, you regain control of the cursor. Oh yeah, something that I'd like to say, if you would like to try this out yourself, I found a copy of this in the archive. The first one that I tried didn't work, but I scroll down and in the suggested other like things like this, I found a edited version because the version that I found was missing. One second, let me hang on. Princess Peach Castle GameCube. Because I would like to hang on a second. Yeah. I modified the original file's hex values at 0x1c to include the magic code disk signature, so it can run in Dolphin, retail consoles, etc. So I guess the original retail version was running on like a like Kiosk GameCubes didn't have that? I don't know. I then trimmed the file to remove all the wasted space to make it smaller. Apparently there was a gigabyte of just zeros, like hex zeros. Super weird, bizarre. There's just half the ISO's file is just filled with junk bytes. So that's the archive.org link if you would like to play this for yourself. And it just runs. It just runs in Dolphin just fine. Something else that I wanted to point out as well, which I'm really glad that I checked this. Let me see, let me double check, because I checked the reason that I was asking, or the reason that I was saying that, like, I think Rachel knows about this is because this has a page on the cutting room floor. And there's nothing super interesting or a lot of the usual stuff that you usually kind of expect, which is just like different textures that were there at different points of development. But I think the real bombshell thing, let me... Also, hello, Bunshines. Hi, welcome in. The real bombshell thing to me is this unused texture. Oh, wait, hang on. I don't know if that's gonna... I need to do that again because I forgot to add image. Make source visible, turn off. Okay. Where did I put this? Temp image folder? Yeah, okay. The real bombshell thing is there is an unused texture there, which is the only official risque art of Peach that exists. This was in the game's texture file. And it just says, go ahead. Which is awesome. So, one second, what does this say? Yes, a sign of Princess Peach presenting some area found in tex1_bi_ste.dtx. This is notable for being the only official risque piece of media for Peach. Discovery is credited to a user on the cutting room floor by the name of Yoshi2, who also created the Python script used to extract this. So, thank you to them. But But yeah, let's keep exploring. I have so much fucking stuff on my dash now. I really need to get a second, my bigger desk so I can get my second monitor hooked up, because like, I don't know, I have to have Sammy open now as well. There's so much shit. Okay, 1 second. Dolphin? 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 Dolphin. Okay. Let's go to the So, because this is a tech demo, this controls in a way that's very, very funny. And sometimes the camera gets stuck on stuff. But yeah, spiral staircase. How do you want to bet the game does loading zones and going into different areas? It does this. The unruly arrow. But yeah, this is the spiral staircase. Look at how awesome the bump mapping is. Doesn't that look really cool? That's this awesome kind of shine per each of these like jewels. The reason, so I found this on YouTube. My YouTube homepage just recommended to me a 16-year-old video of this. So that is how I found out about this. Never been a fan of bump mapping. Makes everything look too oblivion-y. Yeah, that's fair. I think it can be used well, but also, ooh, look at this. Ooh, hey now, hey, that looks kind of cool actually. This kind of pub glass. This looks like pub glass. This looks like the kind of frosted glass you would see in a bar. Anyway, let's hop back to the arrow. Anyway, we're about to go down the stairs. We're about to go down the stairs. This is how you go down the stairs. This is a really kind of Nintendo Hire This Man type game, which is awesome that it's an official, even though it's like, you know, it's a tech demo, it still feels very much like a Nintendo Hire This Man type thing. And yeah, we have also these kind of columns here. Let's see if I can have a look around. These lights. My uncle was an architect with more money than taste. When I was a kid, he had a bump mapping spiral staircase in his house. The frame rate tanked whenever we visited, and it got ruined during a seasonal storm. Ugh, God, navigating this camera around is miserable. Feels like I'm playing Descent. Whoa, hey, hang on. I just noticed this. Cool. This awesome floor texture. This looks so cool. Ooh. I got stuck in the door. Okay. Let's get out of here. We're somewhere else now. This is the anti-aliasing hangar. Because there's a lot of antis that can be aliased in here. Look at this biplane. Okay, let's move around. Yeah, see this? See all this, like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I just realized I'm in the floor. All those rafters in the ceiling. These look really cool. Unfortunately, the arrow does not go into the biplane and pilot it off somewhere. I kind of wish it did. So if you go into the... Yeah, you can kind of change the MIP map mode. So that's normal, off, expensive. And then render mode, I think is... I don't know what this means, but AA, I think, might mean anti-aliased. I love the moire patterns as you move around. All the little barrels of of oil behind. Even for a tech demo, this is such a fun detail. It seems like there's a lot of really cool, like, environmental design and effort and thought being put into this little space. Like, it's not just like a bunch of cubes floating in a void, you know? Oh, but yeah, this particular stairs, no, just it just goes like that. And let's get back to the color of the seats is a little Easter egg for gamers. Red and green. For red tails and green tails. Shut up. It's so funny that this is how it goes up the stairs. I'm surprised nobody has seen this, actually. Yeah, that is 100 mass to load times, absolutely. The arrow is stressing me out on landing on the edge of the steps. Let's go see what that huge texture is about. Hey, this is the dome. So I was thinking when I first came in here, like, oh, you know, this is the big texture. Wow, this is quite a big texture. Here's the biplane that we were just looking at before. Is there any other references in here? This looks so gaudy. This looks so tacky. This is awesome. If you go into a place that has like a mural with this, the food's gonna be great. Maybe this is before they settled on those funny mini DVDs. I feel like GameCube games never had very significant load times. I wonder if this was just not particularly optimized because it was never intended for... well, you have to remember where this was going to be exhibited. This is going to be in a kiosk somewhere. Oh, hi! Hi, Angel Thing! Oh, you've seen this before! Cool, I was wondering if anybody had seen this before. Hi, Jenny! Yeah, this is the Princess Peach Castle GameCube demo. Actually, Princess Peach Castel. That is how it is spelled. So, I'm very familiar with this so much. I think it's very cool. Awesome. I was wondering if anybody here had heard of it. But yeah, this is the big texture room, and I thought like, oh, this is the big texture. Didn't really know what was super impressive about it. It turns out this is actually the big texture. It's made up of all of these. That's the big texture. This star is made up of all of these little images. God, trying to move the camera around is so hard. Wait, Wait, hang on. Hang on. Oh, you can just fully rotate. Oh, that's nauseating. Oh, miserable. Okay. But yeah, this is the impressive, awesome big texture. That's pretty cool. That they're mapping this kind of texture onto this smaller texture as like some kind of color filter or something. It looks pretty cool. Oh, something that I do want to show off real quick. I got a GameCube World for Christmas. It was pretty hard to convince my parents, but I wanted it so bad, they broke into GameStop to grab a kiosk just for me. Yeah, something that I do want to show off, because I've shown off that there is a pause menu, like a developer little menu here. There also is this, which for some reason in this particular area halves the frame rate. You can see the frame rate indicator in the top right. It does not get any better than this in this particular area. I think there's just a lot of tries or something. Maybe they're not doing culling. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but you can see the frame rate goes back up to 60. If we go into one of the smaller zones, perfect 60, no real difference. It's actually the performance hit. There's no cold tries in wireframes mode. I was thinking that. So it unloads the previous area and just loads this. So I wonder if they capped it at 30 because of the performance hit. Like they knew it was like really variable and looked kind of bad in that room, so they just capped it. I wonder, because it's like perfect 30. But yeah, let's take a look at the you can do everything that you were doing before. You can move around. It just controls much worse and slower because the frame rate is halved. One of the rooms in particular brings this thing to its knees in wireframe mode. Worse than this? Huh. I love this funny astrolabe thing. Worse than this? Well, I have to find that room. There was the hangar, so... Okay, let's just go to the different rooms then. Okay, it is not this. It's not this one. Okay. I'll have to remember to go to the hangar later. Okay, let's go up the stairs and see some of the top rooms up here. Wow, a lot of screen tearing there. Oh yeah, I've shown the rooms off already. Yeah, this is Peach Castel. Cinema Theater, Metal Mario, how many coins? Oh, so you can only get to the hangar from the spiral staircase. Okay. Let's do how many coins? This is quite an ominous room with nothing really in it. As you can see, it's a very, very simple room. But the arrow is like standing up as if it can hit this question mark block. And this is the power of the GameCube. This is the awesome power of the GameCube. Whoa! Okay, wow! Now that's awesome. It does not like when I do this. Wow, it bottoms out at 14. That's awesome. Yeah, it's the tries. It's definitely doing that. I don't even have to hammer it. It gets to 14.98. But yeah, it seems pretty stable when you don't have the that on. I wonder how hard it bottoms out on hardware when you do this. I think if you know, I'm not entirely sure how you like burn a GameCube disc that is readable by console. Anyway, let's get back out of here. And let's go check out Metal Mario. Unfortunately, Metal Mario looks like shit. I think he looks like ass. Because he's like doing some kind of like texture mapping. I don't think this is I think this is maybe baked onto the room, I think. Like this particular texture is like baked. Because or maybe like the arrow is set to not reflect or something, but it doesn't reflect the arrow. I kind of I think it looks kind of ugly. Maybe it's just the texture of the room. Gotta be a cube map. Okay. What is a cube map? But let me see. Is there anything up here? Yeah, this funny window. Let's show up how many tries. Relatively simple model. I just would like to point this out. Keep this in mind of how many tries Mario is as a wireframe model. Relatively simple. Seems like it's fairly optimized. Cube maps are like skyboxes, but for reflections. They are simple textures to show what should reflect and in what direction. Oh, cool. So that's how when it rotates, it knows to, cool. That was a good explanation. I kind of got what that was. So do bear in mind, try to remember what Mario looked like. So that was Metal Mario. This is... Oh my god, trying to move the camera and just have it in one place. Okay, Cinema Theater. This is projection mapping. Hey, this is a little cinema. This is the power of the GameCube. You can see it's like it's projecting onto the bounds of the room. It's like going onto the chairs as well. And it's also coming from here. You can actually go in here and see what this thing looks like. The GameCube can produce mind-boggling effects. Also, did they never produce this pink GameCube? That's a pity, it looks awesome. I actually never had a GameCube. My first Nintendo console, not handheld, my first Nintendo console was a Wii. But I would play the GameCube when I went over to my cousin's place. The projector rotates, but the projection doesn't. Yeah, it's not like perfectly mapped onto, the animation isn't perfectly mapped onto what it is doing. And then applause. The N64 had cube map reflections, but it was very expensive, and the textures they could use for it had to be very small. You really couldn't give the impression that it was reflecting the whole room like it is here. Do you have an example of like what games were using it? Like, is there anything that I would know of that? The pink and the olive GameCubes on either end of this were never made. That's so unfortunate. They look awesome. So, this one room here that I mentioned does not have a little placard on it. Unlike the other rooms, you can actually enter it from this mode. So you have to actually go into here and go Stage Select menu. But I want to go to the hangar because I want to see if that is one of the areas with like really bad performance. What is it again? Yeah. Nope. No, it seems perfectly fine. I think the only place that has like really bad performance is the coins room. But let's take a look at the plane. Like just the hangar in general. Yeah, nothing so far seems to tank the frame rate besides the cube room. The cube room itself is like relatively, or the how many coins room. The how many coins room itself seems relatively simple. It's probably because this room is specifically for the anti-aliasing, which probably isn't being rendered in wireframe. Yeah, this looks like a texture. Yeah, it's just a texture, because this is the, yeah. That would be insane if this was, like, actually modeled. Okay, let's go back to... There was one area that we haven't seen. Cave is the area that has the door that we cannot enter into. And this is the local lighting cave. You're about to see something that's gonna fucking blow your minds. Look at this. Metal Goomba. This looks... Where Metal Mario looked like shit, this looks awesome. This looks so cool. I don't know what kind of effect you would call this, but it looks really cool, like the metallic effect with like the light. It really does not get any better than this. And did you remember when I said the Nintendo Blender Monkey? It really does kind of feel like the Blender Monkey. Do you remember when I said to make note of the how many tries Mario had? Get a load of this guy. This incredibly unoptimized model. I guess they were just showing like how many tries they could push. Yeah, I knew you'd think that, Squib. I guess this, whatever this is just not a particularly computationally intensive process like the Metal Mario effect is. Because maybe the Metal Mario had to be fairly simple. It looks like vertex shading. I saw the bump map is more noticeable on his cheek where the quads are bigger. I kind of know what you mean, yeah. Yes, yes, I can kind of see it there. Cool. Yeah, this room looks super awesome. I love how this looks. This was the Eraserhead baby looking area on the map. But there's more here besides this guy. So there's also some, like, bioluminescent rock. As well as... This looks like a Goomba. It's fossilized? Doesn't this look like a Goomba? Oh, wait, I just went back to my cursor. Okay. In an isolated context like this, many tries would be no problem for the GameCube to render, so it's not that crazy. Yeah, because it's only loading this room, so it's not that crazy. It does look like a... It does look like a Goomba. And there's also some little... It just occurred to me. Oh, you can see the pipe from below. That's awesome. Ugh. God, moving around is so nauseating in this. Yeah, you have this, like... I can even put up the gamma if I wanted to. Yeah, you can increase the gamma in this room if you wanted to. Is there anything else in this room? I think there's like more. Okay, I keep forgetting I can move up and down like this. Oh, oiter, thank you. I made a smoothie before stream. Let me that up. Yeah, Valerie, you can, with the triggers, you can move up and down. Posture check. Thank you. I was kind of going a little bit shrimp mode. Okay, but I think we've seen everything we can see in this room. And I think we've seen everything that there is to see in this particular let me just because I don't know if that would affect anything. What is meter? Oh, that's just meter there. So let's just go to, so you have to think about like where this is going to be demoed for the most part, because you know this is a kiosk and I don't really know what the demonstration conditions were like, but generally speaking you want to have like an auto demo with a GameCube that is like displayed so people know like it's running on the GameCube, but like it's just going to be running kind of like a video, and people are going to be like maybe interacting with it very, very occasionally, very, very briefly, but for the most part it's going to be an auto demo, which is this. So there is a little animation with its own theme. And it's interesting, this music, I don't, unless I'm mistaken, this music appears nowhere else in this. It is only here. I think this is actually pre-Kiosk, probably Space World, and give it to devs to demonstrate the hardware. Okay. I kind of wonder, if it was given to devs, like, how did this get out into the wider world? I guess it was given to devs. It's very, very easy for someone to take a disc home with them or something. I have to imagine that's kind of how that happened. But yeah, this demonstrates the huge texture. I do like the weird moire look to this as it kind of zooms in. It looks pretty awesome. They obviously have much finer control with the camera than anything I was able to do, so... The fake mosaic effect they have in here I think looks terrible. It looks so bad. And yeah, I didn't point it out, but the little gauge at the very, very bottom of the screen, I'm not entirely sure what that is measuring, but it is measuring some kind of internal system stuff. I feel like the big pillar looks the worst to me. Yeah, it just looks pretty cheesy and tacky. It kind of looks like a graphics card effects or something like that. The main reason I don't think this would be a Kiosk demo is because this is largely like technical spec stuff more than anything a consumer would care for, I think. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm really glad this leaked. Something that I really covet and would love to be able to play around with is the Mario 128 GameCube demo with all the little Marios running around a Monopoly board. Because when I watched the video on this, it was recommending me videos, and I looked it up hoping to think that one of the maybe somebody had like it had leaked online finally, but no, it's possible that it is in someone's closet somewhere or possibly lost. You think the mosaic looks like old Windows puzzle games where they cut a bitmap? Yeah. The genesis of Shigeru Miyamoto's lifelong obsession with what if there are so many little guys. I do know that it was a lot of the tech there. I'm not sure if it's like pure speculation, but people seem to think that a lot of that code or technical know-how for like how to get that running ended up in Pikmin. Thinking of the interview where someone was like, what happened to Mario 128? And he went, you played it, it was Pikmin. Yeah, people sometimes have a weird idea about the kind of tech demos and what stuff qualifies as like lost media. You know, it's not really intended for public consumption, but I'm a nerd. I would like to be able to mess around with it and see what else it could do. I'm sure we saw everything it could do, but you know. Oh yeah, the olive one at the very end. Honestly, I think the olive one is kind of ugly, but the pink one looks nice. There's an anecdote about how the reason Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door had all those segments where there's a billion guys on screen is because they had to show Miyamoto to convince him it was worth making another Mario RPG. They have to shake the keys in front of Shigeru Miyamoto every now and then, or else he gets bored. The terrain morphing eventually became relevant for Mario Galaxy as well. That makes sense. Can't believe Nintendo didn't release photorealistic badass Link fights photorealistic badass Ganon after showing off footage of the final boss. Those always look so ugly as well. I'm always really glad when a game looks like it has art direction after they show off like their awesome badass tech demo. I need to figure out why BitTorrent is able to draw over all of my windows and just say, hey, a new version is available. Why is this even open? Why do I have this open? And then it just loops. Let me just close this. Some files are currently transferring? Yes, quit. I didn't know it was torrenting, apparently. Early 2000s school-era homophobia with regards to Wind Waker is still very funny to me. Yeah, Wind Waker looks awesome! That is always the thing that really kind of, I don't know. Because I think Wind Waker looks awesome, and I also think Twilight Princess looks awesome, but for different reasons. This bit seems a bit more performant here. I mean, it does seem to be, like, kind of hitting 60 regularly. Anyway, that's basically all there is with this. There's also, oh, okay. There's also this, which is, so we've seen normal demo, auto demo, stage select, but auto demo stage select is just basically auto demo, but you just pick which area that you want to watch the demo for. And yeah, during the auto demo stuff, you can also do this and enter the dev demo. So, but yeah, that's basically Princess Peach Castel for the GameCube, a GameCube Tech Demo. I didn't know where else to put this, so I hope you don't mind having it at the start of this. Okay, let me switch over to here, and we're gonna play. There's like an old website archive somewhere that I saw where someone posted that little hidden Mario portrait's not green enough time, and everyone was so mad. I saw that. I saw somebody post that on co-host, I think. Oh yeah, thanks for. I'm really glad folks were excited to see this. I hate working at Nintendo every week. I have to meet the guy quota, or else Miyamoto removes the story from my game. I'm sure a lot of working at Nintendo is just like keeping Miyamoto away from your project. Okay, let me just close Dolphin real quick. Yes. Okay. Ah. Okay, so last week, I can't remember when we played this, but we played Outdoor Wonderland, which is a Japanese Macintosh game that is kind of a click around and explore game with a photography element and also a fishing game that I was not able to figure out. But I discovered that while playing this, there is a way to I missed some areas that I failed to explore. So basically what I want to do is I basically made two separate scenes so I can swap between. One for when I'm just playing the game, another for when I want to map stuff, because I want to try to see if I can fully map out this game, because I looked on YouTube, the only footage of this game was a 5 or 10 second clip from a YouTube channel that is just posting about the kind of like obscure sort of Macintosh games that they have, that they play on like actual hardware. And some of it is a lot of stuff that like Graphy has streamed, so whoever it is has really good taste. Actually, let me, 1 second. Let me post that channel because I do want to give them a shout out, because it seems like the channel was really cool. So Outdoor Wonderland. Yes, the channel is called Oni Koroshi. Yeah, because they have like a Power Mac that they play these old games on. But yeah, let's sort of get into it. I think we can maybe play just on this mode, and then as soon as we get to something that we can map, we can kind of switch back and forth between them. Oh my god! I don't know. Likely harasser restricted. I don't think anybody else sees this, but I do have mods. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. It seems like they're going crazy lately. I never used to get this many bots before. Nature. I'm moving up in the world. The bots are swarming, exactly. Fishing? I was never able to figure out how the fishing works in this game. But yeah, I do want to get caught up on my VODs so I can get these post it on there. I don't know. I feel like I've been. I don't know. I looked in my like video archive, and I was really happy at the kind of stuff that I've been streaming lately. It's all really interesting to me. This actually reminds me a little bit of Suzuki Bakahatsu, where you have like a lot of story being presented as like this kind of like sequence of like photos. It's a really awesome like idea for a game, or like a way of presenting a game. Oh, hi, City. Apologies for not greeting you earlier. I think I was getting distracted with the bots. Okay, so I think this is where our journey starts. And it kind of gives you a little... I think this is where it teaches you, or tells you about how the photography works. So this is how the game works. As you're walking around, yeah, you have a little camera icon that'll appear in the lower right or left corner of your screen, which gives you a little window that you can move around. And there are creatures that are kind of like animated over these photos that you can move the camera frame over. And when you release your cursor, if the shutter is like lighting up, if it's over something, it will take a photo. So this is some kind of like pine marten. I'm gonna try not to rely on Valerie as much for this section. If only because I feel like it would. No, I feel bad. I just want you to just watch and enjoy the stream. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to... So let me see here. Maybe just a little box? I think that is way too big. Yeah, that's way too big. Maybe 10? And I'm kind of just gonna guess what these guys are. It kind of looks like a... Is it a pine marten? Let me look it up. Or is pine marten a bird? Yeah, it sort of looks like a pine marten, but I doubt it is. Oh, this is the Japanese marten. Okay. You're gonna see my awesome spelling in real time. Okay. So yeah, this is the first area. It has a Japanese marten. Okay. This involves juggling so much stuff because I have a single screen. Okay, let me see if there's another guy here. So, something that I didn't realize, at the end of this, you get to a gallery viewer, and there's a bunch of animals that I didn't see, and it's only I just realized that you can do this to get to additional screens. Yes! Okay, so there's another area here. Oh, what is this? You don't have to wait around for me if you don't want to, but I have fun looking up stuff either way. Oh, okay, okay. Well, this is some kind of bench. So the way that I'm going to do up the map is... Let me see. What is the best way of doing this? Black-faced bunting. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I had to like extend the the chat widget, the dock, over the stop streaming button because I kept being so compelled to click that. Because I'm having to like go back in and out of OBS all the time. Okay. So that is the black-faced bunting. Okay. So the way that I'm going to do this, I think, is if I have a different cursor color that is like a light gray. So that is... Yeah, this basically will depict when you are moving the camera around, and the black lines will be actually physically walking from space to space. Okay, so that is the black-faced bunting. Oh, no, I want this to be... Yeah, okay. The only annoying thing is how clunky of a process it is to punch a name into JP Wikipedia and then find the same article on English Wikipedia to learn whatever completely unrelated thing we call it. Okay. I wonder, is there anything else up here? So we have to check the tops of the screens as well. Because usually sometimes screens are like taller. And I have to be on the lookout for bugs as well, because they're quite small. Okay, let me go this way. Okay, here's another area. Oh! Who are you? Ooh! You're kind of a, what would we call you? Like a waxwing? Some kind of butterfly. I saw a newt this week and it made me so happy. He was so tiny. I wonder does Ireland have any newts? I don't actually know. So what kind of guy are you? Let me see. So I'll switch to this, and... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay. Crow Swallowtail. I'm gonna call it the Crow Swallowtail. Crow Swallowtail. Butterfly type guy. Because if I just see the words Crow Swallowtail, I'm just gonna think this was a bird. Okay. How do people like this this layout, by the way? Is this I was kind of proud of cooking this up. The only thing that I wish oh, hi Musui! Hi! How's it going? The only thing that I wish is I want to make kind of like a dissolve screen transition between the two that looks like how it looks when, like, for example, I suppose that's not a dissolve screen transition, but there's some dissolves in here. Let me look around some more. Let's see, is there anything else here? I love the theme of this. I don't know, there's something really relaxing about this. Oh, you just woke up? Hi! Okay, let's move around. And I think this is back to where we started. Okay. Let me just put up this so it doesn't progress from here. And what I'm going to want to do is, if I have my little arrow, and I can... And that basically will just indicate that this does form a complete loop. Oh, no, I don't want to zoom out that much. I need to dip to get some food before work, but thank you for streaming. It was lovely. Thank you for coming, Soda. Thank you. Bye-bye. Best of luck with work as well. Okay. I might eventually want to put like little arrows on here, but I think this is fine. So let's go back. Okay. And let's progress on to the next area. Eventually, I'm gonna get to zones which don't have a little camera dot on them, and I think I'll just put a little dot to indicate that there's nothing there. But we have another zone. This is, I think, this is, I think, a tall area. Like if I'm, why is this not working? Huh? Why is this not working? Hey, why is this not working? Let me see. 1 second. Okay, that was a single click. This is a click and drag. Do I need to reload this? Is it because I'm like opening... Is it because I'm giving this window focus and not? Why is it suddenly doing this? No, this isn't like a weird room or anything. Let me just let me go back and I'll re-enter. Marigold's Outdoor Wonderland Strategy Guide. That's the plan, that's the hope. I guess I can post this to GameFAQs. I want there to be some kind of documentation of this. I feel like GameFAQs is probably like, you know, that website's a cockroach. It feels like the best place to post something like this. I can figure out how to draw this in like ANSI art or something. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to the previous area. Because I can confirm for sure. Because the camera was working in this area. Huh. Well, I don't know what is up with that. Huh. Okay, weird. I might have to back out of here and like reload that area, because I don't know why it's doing that. It's so strange. Do I have to be in a specific area, maybe? Yeah, it's just not working. That's so weird. Let me try something. Oh, okay, it's suddenly working. Never mind. Never mind. Whatever. It's fine. It's working again. I think whatever it was. Oh yeah, it's right here. This is a woodpecker. I'm just gonna say woodpecker. Okay, so my little text box, this is a... Well, yeah, I can always move it around. Woodpecker. This one is the hard to remember English name of... Ah, stop beeping at me. Black woodpecker. Black woodpecker. Black woodpecker. No, I moved. Ugh, whatever, it's fine. Hey, here's something odd. Here's something unusual. Let me. How do I draw something here? Okay. I was trying to figure out why this program is really weird. I forgot this about MS Paint. So if I make a little box, so I know I'm taking it from the same place every time. Here's the selection tool. I'm grabbing this transparent area, and it's white. I'm putting it over that. I'm covering it. I'm grabbing it again, I'm grabbing more of it. I'm grabbing more. It's transparency, but it's like... Why is it... This is so strange. Linux user tries MS Paint for the first time and is horrified. Listen! I'm not a Linux user, okay? I'm a temporarily embarrassed Linux user or whatever. I've used MS Paint before, I forgot that it behaved like this. Because it's a transparent canvas that you can use to move... Oh, it's like you're moving the transparency around. It's very, very strange. A rat and femboy appear? It doesn't have alpha channel at all. Oh, okay. Oh, I need to switch back to the other... I'm gonna need to remember to keep doing that. Oh! I was looking at my screen. I was just like, did I forget to take a picture of those? Okay. Let me see. Is there just this guy? And now for some reason I can grab this just fine. I don't know what is going on. That's very, very strange. And I don't recall if there's anything else down here. Why is it doing that? Let me see. Oh god, I hope I can grab onto it again. Okay. Let me see, is there anything off to the side? No, I don't think there is. I think this is only... Yeah, I think this is just a single node. I don't think there's anything off to the left or right of this. I think this is just one like tall area. You can right-click with the eraser to replace only the selected color with the background color. Really useful trick for making sonic recolors. Oh, I didn't actually know that. That's pretty handy. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, let's see. Is there anything? Oh, there is. This is a tall zone. Oh, we got a... Oh, I remember looking this little character up. This is like a little falcon or something? I remember looking this guy up. It kind of looks a little bit like a kestrel. Femboys are actually found underground. They burrow to be safe from predators. I live on leaves and flowers. Yeah, Valerie is a Tinkerbell type creature. I'm just gonna put down Kestrel. I'm just gonna put down Kestrel for this guy. Oh, that's an owl? Wait, this guy is an owl? This doesn't look like an owl at all. That's crazy. Huh. Okay. So I'm going to... God, I'm juggling. This stream is making me realize that I would be so much happier having a second monitor, because I'm juggling. I'm juggling so much over here. It kind of does have owl eyes. A little bit. I can kind of see it. Okay, and then... Northern... Okay, just... Northern... Food book... Owl. If you got a drawing display, it works as a monitor. I don't, unfortunately, but that is good to know. I downgraded from 1440p to 1080p because I wanted my monitor to reflect direct sunlight like a GPA screen. Thankfully, excuse me, I think I have a BenQ monitor. it seems to be much better at like not showing the entire room. Like it has like a kind of a matte finish. I don't know. My laptop was very, very shiny. It was very, very difficult to make it not reflect the entire room behind me. Okay. So that was this guy. What else is here? Anything down here? I'm gonna try to keep an eye on the, there's nothing on the trees. No small little guys fluttering around either. That can't be the only thing there. Let me refresh. See if there's maybe... Oh my god. It feels like there's like a pixel that you have to grab this by. Yeah. That's so finicky. Okay. Is there anything over here? Yes, yes there is. Okay. Oh! Oh, it's the flying squirrel! It's the nimble Momonga. We found you finally. Okay, so now we have to switch to the gray line because this is not... We didn't walk, we kind of moved using the camera. Is that literally the nimble Momonga? With a flying squirrel? Is Nimble Momonga just a YouTube card? A YouTube card, a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Or is that the actual name of a guy? Oh, it's the Izo Flying Squirrel. Emolga. And that's a Pokemon. That's a, I was trying to think of the name of a Digimon, but couldn't pull it quick enough. Okay. Here's the Izo Flying Squirrel. I guess in English it's called Siberian because on account of it's from other places than just Hokkaido. Oh. Okay, that's that guy. Is this tall? Is this tall style? No. Oh, I think... Whoa, wait, hang on. Hello. Hello, friend. I see you. This is a... rhinoceros beetle, right? Are we back to where we started on this screen? I can't remember. Yeah, this is a rhinoceros beetle. I need to, Is this... Yeah, let me just go back around. Oh, hi, Spirit Cells. How's it going? Welcome in. Wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, 1 second. So if I come back over here... Forest is going well. Going quite well. Oh! Thank you for the follow! So that is... okay. So that is... 1 second. So, 1... And that is where the... Let me see. That is where the Izo Flying Squirrel was. You're fine, I understand how it is. I feel like I'm a little bit lost already. What was here? Was there anything here? Did I just have like a massive brain fart and forget to put something down? Or is this just, was there nothing here? Yeah, let me see. So I think once we've taken a picture of it, it doesn't appear again. Maybe? Actually, wait a second. Let me try something. I want to try reloading this area. So, let me walk back the way that I came. Yeah! It was Robot Girl Z. I think I have my... Are my alerts behind that capture? It was a girl from Robot Girl Z. I can never remember her name, but she's the funny one with the 2 hand puppets. I love her. Okay, so beetle on the tree. Okay. And if I scroll up. Okay, yeah, that is the guy. Okay. So those two were on the same screen together, the rhinoceros beetle. Let me come back and switch over. So that was the northern bubuk, and also the... let's see. Huh, I don't think you can... well, whatever. That looks vaguely centered. Okay. So whenever I have 2 on one screen, I'll just do that. Okay, that looks fine. So I just want to double check to make sure that there was nothing else. There's nothing else on that scene, on that screen rather. So I went here. Here is where the... yes, this is where the Ezo flying squirrel was, which we already got a picture of. And here I don't think that there was anything, unless there's something up here? No? Anything below? It's unusual that there's nothing here. I kind of want to just have a look around and just make sure that there's nothing I'm missing. Okay, this is just the thing that confused me. I thought I might have missed something here, but I think that there is actually nothing. Have we found a cool mouse yet? There is a Pika, which we'll see later. I've actually played this game before, but there was like a bunch of animals that I missed because I didn't realize how the game was, how you can move between screens using the camera. So I'm also mapping it as well. I have a scary premonition. Maybe there's some roguelike elements in this game vis-a-vis whether animals appear or not. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because that would be quite crazy for this kind of game to do. I don't think that is something that would happen. Let me just, okay. I'll just put that up so it doesn't move on while I'm not looking. So I need to basically make a... how will I do this? Oh, okay, there's like a little box tool. So basically I want to do is make a tiny little box, square, and then I will move over to it here, using, actually, no, I want it to be black, and like this, okay, and, that's too thick. Is that too thick? Why is it like that now? Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, and this just kind of goes out from here. I keep backspacing accidentally. Wait, I just realized what I'm doing. I just realized why it's doing that. It's using the line tool. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Wait, does that... Hang on. Was I using the line tool all this time? I thought if you hit control or like shift, it makes a straight line. I guess I was using the line tool all this time. Huh. Okay. Weird. In that case, do I want to... Maybe, let me see. If I do this... No, that's gonna cut it off. This? Yes. Okay. And if I erase this part here... Okay. This part? Mother of God! Shit. Wait, no, I'm being silly. I'm being silly. Oh, hi, Skeleton Witch. Hi, how's it going? I realize I'm being silly. Hang on. Delete? Yes, okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. And I think this will just be point. No! Oh, god damn it! Son of a bitch. If I do a free selection... Yeah, MS Paint seems quite fucked, honestly. This is just because I'm being persnickety and I want it to look like straight and true. There we go, sort of. You know what, I'm gonna put it there and I can just redraw that box. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's perfectly fine. Wait, redo? 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 Oh, motherfucker. Inkscape? I ain't using Inkscape. There's a way to make box select transparent. Transparent selection, there we go. Hey, okay, I need to stop right-clicking because right-clicking is undoing. Okay, there we go, we did it. We did it. You can make your life like 15% better if you switch to Notepad++ and Paint.net. Paint.net. Is that like Photopea? Or is Paint.net just Paint but in a browser? I would rather not capture a browser window. I'm already doing that now. Paint.net is actually the awesome Windows one. Is it like a Windows EXE? Is it not like... Why is it called Paint.net then? Or is that just like the webpage where you can download it? Oh, it's actually just a program you can download. Let me, Paint.net. I'll take a look. Okay, I just opened that in a tab, so you can take a look at that later. But that is fully done, and we can figure out. Oh, it's called .NET because it uses the Microsoft .NET framework. We just call that to confuse and annoy you. The .NET framework, which has nothing to do with online. That's awesome. Okay, we've fully mapped out that area. And we can move on to the next zone. Oh yeah, I just searched paint.net and I found the webpage. But thank you, Lesbian Donkey Kong. My friend and ideological enemy, Lesbian Donkey Kong. Or was it the people you say my comrade and ideological enemy? I don't know. Fucking Twitter joke from 2012 for you. Okay, so this is the first branching path. We never actually took this one. Because we only went left the first time, so I have to imagine this just dead ends. Oh, I should actually map that. Oh, that awesome leaf crunching noise. Okay, let me just pause that real quick. He's still walking and crunching. Oh no, he just stopped. Okay, so this is the first branch. And I'm not going to be especially fancy about this. She says that she makes a fucking triangle. Because I'm just gonna rotate this triangle, chop a bit off, and turn it upside down. Because I think that'll look awesome. How do I just make a selection here? Okay. So we went that way. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm at a bit of a crossroads with regards to various different art tools, because I bought a Manga Studio license, but I never bought a Clip Studio Paint license. So I don't think I could get the one that doesn't have the weird launcher with the weird store. It seems like a very frustrating ecosystem. Like, I don't know. I think what I might do is just Minecraft a copy of Photoshop, because Photoshop is really what I'm used to, and I miss not drawing. Big fancy traditional like brushes, you'll like Krita, I think. I think for traditional I might end up trying what is the like impasto effect one that's like modeling oils? Like, and is very kind of like a traditional painter kind of like tool for like digital painting. I don't know what that one is. Is it expensive? Listen, I figured out how to Minecraft Windows. I can figure out how to Minecraft that one. Rebel. Oh, also hello. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Okay. Okay, so we took the right path. Let's see. Because I don't think there's anything here. Digging. Oh, wait, what? Was there something there? Doesn't look like there's anything here. Oh, there's what is this? It's unusual that there's like a couple screens so far where we don't really have anything. Like, cause it doesn't look like there's anything here. Is there anything up top? No? Yeah, this is awesome, like, underbrush. Oh, wait. I saw something. Oh my god, that has to be the tiniest thing that we've managed to grab so far. It looks like a little stink bug. It's like the stink bug shape. I can't believe there's like a tiny little guy here. This stream is so relaxing. I might just close my eyes. I'm glad people find my streams relaxing. Much like the filmmaker Apachapong Rastakil, I think streaming is close to dreaming, and I think I'd be very flattered if you fell asleep in my streams. I need to show off Cemetery of Splendor at some point. That movie is awesome. I keep thinking about it. It's a shield bug. Shield bug. Okay. So I need to make a dot because there was nothing on that screen. Doing map games, there's something so soothing about it. Tenga? Okay. See, the problem is this one seems so small, I don't want to... Let me see. So we have camera move here. Let me just make a little box, and I can... Okay, I kind of think I know how I want to do this one, because I don't want it to cut it too much into this side, because I feel like this is going to be a dead end, because, like, the actual branch of this does seem to be... Where's the... It does seem to all be on this side, like, there's a little dead end up here, but, like, most of what we see in the game is, like, all up around here. So yeah, that was a shield bug. So let me take a little chomp out of this. Chomp. And shield bug. Shield. I'm just realizing something. I wanted to rotate this first. Darn. Can I do this again? Yeah, okay. Let me rotate this. Is that really the only type of rotation you have? You can't... The thing that I... Why is it doing that? The thing that I want to do is, like, rotate it, like, by a specific degree increment? Can you not do that with in Paint? I guess not. A sicko pervert idea that I had for like doing a mapping game stream. I wanted to use Obsidian to map B3313. Because I feel like that would be funny. You can, but it's a whole separate menu, and it looks like Dog's Doinky. Looks like Dog's Doinky? I'm glad you think it would be funny. Yeah, because it makes an automatic graph. It's gonna look horrendous, and it's gonna change every time I add another node, because it'll, like, wait out a bunch of different things, so I'm constantly gonna forget where I'm going. Valerie... Let me see. No. Valerie... Help me, Valerie... I haven't used any of the versions of Paint with the infamous ribbon menu. I can't do help. No. Suffering. My life is suffering. Whatever. It's fine. I don't care anymore. I guess I can just do this like some kind of fucking peon. Ugh. Looks like nothing. I appreciate all the suggestions, but it's... I like wrangling with something frustrating. It's kind of soothing to me in a weird way. There's a rotate option in the home menu. Yeah, here it is. Rotate 90, rotate left 90, 180, flip vertical, flip horizontal. That's it. Well, I think specifically my thing is, if you like wrangling with something frustrating, you love Krita. I think the thing is like, this is frustrating in a very delimited sense. I think I would be overstimulated by all the options available. This is a very, very small tool set, and trying to wrangle something like that to my whims feels kind of, I don't know, interesting to me. Anyway, shield bug. Shield. Why did I keep saying shield? Okay. Shield bug. Shield bug. I definitely think I was being very, over-ambitious when I thought I was going to get to, Rasada-chan Toa Sobo. I don't think I'm going to get to that this stream. But we saw the shield bug, so let us... Oh, there's another zone. Okay. I guess I'm looking for small little guys here. Is this tall? Is this tall style? No, it's not tall. Oh god. I feel like I'm pixel hunting. This has just turned into pixel hunting. Where would there be a guy? I just have to just wiggle this around and just see if my camera shutter lights up. Nope. Okay. Well, hang on. Okay, I thought I saw something over there. Let me just... Wait! There is a thing here! What are you? Who are you? Okay, there is a thing here. What is this? What are you? You're like some kind of, you look like a pine marten. There's some kind of washi type creature. This is an awesome guy. Korean yellow weasel! Oh! Korean yellow weasel. Okay. So I need to change the map again. So how do I... Yes. I think if I... Let me see. Selection. Turn off transparent selection. So Korean... Yellow weasel. Weemsel. And if I make a selection... Okay. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. This would actually be a great use case for Obsidian's canvas feature. Obsidian is definitely a wait until I have 2 monitors type stream, because there's no way in hell that I'm wrangling with Obsidian on top of everything else. That seems like a... between bouncing around between OBS, MS Paint, switching back and forth between the 2 scenes, and Infinite Mac, I feel like I'm already approaching overstimulation maxing. This is awesome, but it definitely feels like there's a limit to how much I'm probably capable of doing with this. I do feel like I'm in the jar right now. Okay. The awesome weasel. I can't believe there was a secret guy here. So let me... Oh, also I forgot. Potentially accidentally opening Sammy, even because the icon is unfamiliar to me. That's another thing that I keep accidentally doing. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I don't think I checked the left-hand side, the right-hand side of the screen too much, just because I was picking it up from the right. But I don't want to approach it too much because I could accidentally... Is this anything? Oh, it also tells you what each photo, what season the photo was taken in. That one was winter. I was wondering because there was some additional text besides the species. I was wondering what that was. It was always like shorter, like only 2 or 3 characters. I want to give myself the option to potentially come back later to go to these zones to see if I missed something. So I'm just going to put a square there because it looks like it's empty. It might not be, but because there's 1 or 2 areas actually. Yeah, like this one here, and I guess just this one here that I thought was empty, but I can always go back and fill it in later. Yeah, that's what the squares are. It's just a node. It's just a node on the map. Okay, this square, and no, I think what I want to do is this, and then move it. Actually, wait. That might be too big. Sorry, I'm so fussy. This is bringing me out my my fussy nature. Okay. I keep accidentally right-clicking and destroying what I was doing. Okay, there we go. I think I already have some like inconsistence with like, because I think I made that. Yeah. Let me just change that actually. Oop. Okay. Yeah, camera moves are just gray. And walking from place to places are black. But the actual places themselves, yeah, that makes sense. Actually, let me connect these up. Okay. This is looking okay. This is looking pretty cool. I like how this is looking so far. Okay. So there's nothing here, I don't think. So we can just... Let me just double check to make sure, because we saw there was a, what was the guy here again? It was like the yellow weasel, wasn't it? But there's nothing up here, it's not tall. Sometimes the guy is just in place, and it's just like sitting there, but sometimes it's just you have to be patient and sitting and looking for a bit. But I think because we took this one's picture, maybe it doesn't come back. Maybe we have to leave and re-enter. I don't actually know what governs the behavior of these guys. But yeah, let's just walk on. Okay, see, are you tall? You're not tall. This awesome green color. Whoa, is this a badger? This looks like a badger, but it's like a little baby in the picture. Is this a badger? I didn't know, like, Japan had badger type guys. That is a whole bear. Badger. Oh. Whole bear. Awesome. Let me, okay, that was from the Korean Yellow Weasel zone, so let me just try to find MS Paint. Okay. Alright, oh, I can draw in 45... Yeah, I can draw... Yeah, it snaps to the 45 degree. I wish it had like 15 degree increments. I can't do it. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so this is the bull bear. I tell you what, we've been streaming for about 2 hours now. How about we take a short 5-minute tea break? And I might need to go to the restroom as well. So, actually, wait, hang on. I just realized the game is going. 1 second. Actually, you know what? No, it's fine. I was gonna play my theme music, but it's a pain in the ass to mute Infinite Mac, so I'll be back in just 5 minutes. Ah, hello everybody. I have a little snack that I'm gonna have as well. My tea. Oh yeah, before I forget, I can do this now. This is the one thing that I figured out how to do with Sammy. So, if you'd like to join for movie nights on Thursday, you're more than welcome to join us. Probably the best place to keep up with stream stuff as well. Oh, something that I would like to say as well. I don't use it, like I'm not looking at it regularly, but I will be posting going live notifications and stream schedules when those are something that I do on Blue Sky, because I found out that Blue Sky apparently has very, very robust API support. There's basically like a TweetDeck client for Blue Sky called deck.blue that basically resolved a lot of the issues that I had at Blue Sky. Because one of the main sticking points with me was I really think it's kind of shocking that you can't, on a person-by-person basis, turn off reshares, which is kind of completely fucked. Honestly, you can only allow all reshares, allow no reshares, mute the person, or that's it. But Deck.blue has really fixed a lot of the issues that I had with it. I guess Blue Sky has a lot of the robust API that Twitter did back when people were making fun bots and cool art projects with it. So I'll just post my Blue Sky real quick. Like I said, I'm just going to be cross-posting schedules when I do those in stream announcements, so I'm not going to be using it like regularly. Really more just cross-posting there, but if that is a place where you are looking at more than Twitter, which is more than understandable, there you go. I should also put that in my... There's no reason really to have my throne on my my stuff, my socials. Not exactly like a social thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a cup of tea while we wait. Actually, I'm kind of thinking, I usually leave this to the end of the stream, but how about we move over to here, because I do have something queued up. I just need to... 1 second. Volume mixer... Okay. I just need to mute Infinite Mac real quick. So... Studio mode? Studio mode. Is this still capturing the right thing? Yeah, it is. So we are going to learn all about the Amiga 3000 while I have my tea and my cocoa orange protein balls, which have been open for a couple days now. I think, are they still good? Are they still okay? Yeah, they're okay. They're fine. Yes! Fuck yes, dude! Yeah.
This is Jeff Berger of Creative Technologies. Jeff puts together multimedia presentations for corporate clients for things like trade shows and sales meetings.
Yes, dude.
And to do that, Jeff uses a computer he says offers the best combination of price and performance, the Amiga 3000. Now, for Amiga fans, the rest of the world just doesn't seem to understand the beauty and power they find in this multimedia marvel from Commodore. Well, we'll try to help you understand today as we take a look at the latest hardware and software for the Amiga on this edition of the Computer Chronicles.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god, that seems insanely loud. 1 second. Jesus. These, I feel like those aren't usually that loud.
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense to copy software. The SPA provides
remember, don't copy that floppy.
software legal. Funding is also provided by PC Connection and Mac Connection, and by Byte Magazine and Bix.
Can Apple Macintosh do bouncing red and white icosahedron? I don't think so.
Welcome to the Computer Chronicles. I'm Stuart Chaffee.
Make that.
With me this week is Tim Bahar, and
Steve
Executive
Jobs.
Vice President with Creative Strategies.
Thank you.
Tim,
I
what
fucking
we're
hate
looking
Steve
at here on
Jobs.
this VCR is a video. In this
Fucking
video, if we look carefully, we'll see
Throwing
use of a video
hypercard.
switcher, obviously, still store, character generator, paint box, frame buffer, digital
Wait,
video effects.
are
and
they
so on.
talking about the
This was
video
not done in
toaster?
a professional studio facility. It was done on an Amiga personal computer using the video toaster board.
Yeah, video
Pretty
toaster
impressive
mention.
stuff.
Let's
Despite
go.
this, the Amiga's kind of a mystery to me. You know, if you go to Europe, or certainly if you go to Germany, the Amiga's a mainstream business computer. Here in the States, it's still a kind of narrow niche machine. What is the difference?
Well, Commodore suffered
The video
from
toaster
image
is
of
so
being a
awesome.
entertainment computer from the early days, and then also from what
Oh,
we call
this
the chicken and
guy.
egg
I think
syndrome.
we've seen him
In order
before.
for them to attract software developers, they needed to have many machines on the market.
Yeah, 'cause
But
he's
in
the
order
head of
to have many
Commodore,
machines
that's
on the
right.
market, you had to get distribution.
Right.
And because of all the competition and other things that were going on with other operating systems, they've really had some struggles. But they're starting to make a fairly strong comeback because of multimedia computing and things like this.
Bunk.
Well, Tim, today we look at the newest version of the Amiga, the Model 3000, and we'll see the newest software for the Amiga, including a brand new animation program from the Walt Disney Company, a new Amiga authoring system called Amigavision, and the newest version of the video toaster. Now, since the Amiga has not garnered a lot of dealer support or third-party developer support, Amiga users have had to figure things out the old-fashioned way with users groups. We're going to begin with a visit to
next
the
time,
original
00.
Amiga users group
0.
in
Welcome.
Palo Alto, California.
The first Amiga users group began life in 1985 with
Meowdy.
a handful of people meeting informally at a neighborhood church in Belmont, California.
This was like the Commodore
Since then,
64
Frog's
user
meetings
groups
have
as
become
well.
bigger and noisier, sometimes attracting over 1,000 people. Because of its increasing size, the monthly
Man.
meeting is now held in the formal
guy with, like,
surroundings of a hotel
With
conference
the platinum hair and the
It draws
beard,
a
that looks
mixture
awesome.
of Amiga aficionados ranging from computer hackers to Commodore 64 converts.
Yes, that shirt looks so
Like
fucking
most other
cool.
users group, this one picks up where dealer support leaves off.
Yeah, it's just called the video toaster, Helvetica.
Is intended to provide to the users basic information in developments in new computer technology that might apply to Amiga, new concepts and information about current product offerings, developments of previous product offerings, as well as an ability to solve problems that they might encounter in their computing.
The evening meeting consists of a question and answer session and, on occasion, a field report on an Amiga user. But unlike some support groups, FOG is also a forum where people and companies can come to show off their newest programs for the Amiga.
This user group was different because of the size of it. A lot of software company sort of heard about us, and they were willing to pay to come across the country to demo the product firsthand. So we got to see most software that nobody else has seen firsthand. A lot of software were actually premiered at this meeting. So that made it very popular.
For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Susan Chase.
The newest version of the Amiga is the Model 3000, and here to show it off is Hedley Davis, Amiga Product Development Manager with Commodore, and also with us, Sam Palinuk. Sam is a producer with the software division of the Disney Company. Tim?
There's been various models of Commodore Amigas over the last few years. What's different between
this guy with the
3000 and, let's say, last
indoor-outdoor-
versions of the 2500?
Well, the 2500 was essentially
What are those
a very
glasses
basic
called
machine,
that,
which was
that
built out
change
from several different cards in our base 2000
to
machine.
shades
What we've
based
done
on
with
if you're
3000
outside
is
in the
we've
light?
taken
What are those
the
called
general
again?
expansion cards that most people use and embedded them directly on the motherboard of the 3000. So, for example, we have a hard disk controller built right onto the motherboard, 32 bits wide. We've got up to 16 megabytes of fast memory and 2 megabytes of chip memory directly on the motherboard. And we've got a
Transition
display
lenses.
enhancer
Also,
giving
hi,
you
previous
better video
vendor. How's it
output
going?
directly on the motherboard.
He
All
kinda
these
looks like
things
he's wearing
combined
transition
together, being the
lenses.
key peripherals that people used on 2500s are integrated directly in the machine, and that allows us to bring the machine in at a lower cost for the consumer.
You've also got a new operating system, is that right?
Yes, we do. This is
Interesting.
Amiga DOS 2.0. This is our new release of the operating system. It's very important for people because it's a much
Amiga
more professional
DOS.
environment to use. Some of the features of Amiga DOS are, as in many different machines, is we have preferences so that you can adjust the display to your own personal taste. For example, you can change the colors to whatever you feel is appropriate. There's also abilities to modify fonts. On this particular machine, we're running it in a VGA mode, and you can see that the fonts are very small here and they're difficult to read.
Mode.
So what I can do is I can pick much larger fonts and use those, and hence we have fonts, what we call fonts for the blind, or it's much easier for the people at home to see. In addition to this,
you had transition lenses. That makes so much sense.
Amiga DOS 2.0. Excuse me, Amigavision. And Amigavision presents a method of gluing output from various sorts of programs together so that people can do presentations. And this very small thing just demonstrates 3 screens that are put together
just
using
like
a
visual programming type thing?
And they're shown one at a time. And it's a very simple demonstration. Lou Wallace is going to be showing us something much more advanced later on in the program.
All right, Sam, I want to turn to you, and we all know the Amiga as an animation machine, as
Oh,
a creative
hi, Rachel.
machine, multimedia,
Hi.
and so on. And while Headley sort of reboots
You just
here
missed
so that
it.
you
We
can
just,
get up. This is
earlier
now
we
actually
watched,
the first animation program out of the Disney people.
Yes, it is.
I might show it later because
animation
I'm curious
people.
if you
And
if
what
you've
was the
seen it
theory in
before.
bringing this out on the Amiga platform first?
We brought out an Amiga because the Amiga has graphics capabilities that are very well suited to this particular type of display.
All right, show it to us. Let's see how this works.
I'm very happy to. So we boot up here.
If your eyes took 10 minutes to adjust indoors.
And what I'll do is I'll just create a very quick animation.
Let's go. What is this?
Okay, this is in real time. No magic.
Yeah, well,
And you're not an artist, right?
Yes, anyone who knows what they're doing will know that this is not an artist. This is not an artistic endeavor. But you can see that
Oh, he's doing
the animation
the...
studio allows me to see back through the paper.
It does onion
the simulation
skin.
of paper.
So we're seeing several cells at once, basically, is that it?
Right, and it allows me to get very accurate control over what's happening, and I can see what's going on in the background, which allows me an incredible amount of
Oh, and
control.
it's like
And
splashing.
you can see here in just seconds I've been able
It's
to
like a little
create an
stamp tool.
animation.
Whoa!
Nice.
That
In
looks
addition to
sick.
having an easy-to-use animation package, we also wanted to
Cool.
not just drop the user off there. We wanted to help them out by providing a variety of animations
Amigavision.
that,
I have
they can
to...
actually learn from.
Animated clip art in essence.
Whoa!
These are the fundamental lessons
Awesome!
that animators are actually taught. And you can see that I can see through
Okay,
this
Amiga
study.
Vision.
We provide several of these that
Okay.
cover all of the
You need to
basics
take a look at that later.
of animation. In addition, we've included
Sick.
animations from the morgue, films
the
and
morgue?
shorts.
Huh?
And this is what a Disney animator was able to do with that very same notion, using quite a bit of exaggeration and just basic Disney magic.
Could we see something in color?
Yeah, absolutely. The program also
this is from
fully
101
supports color. And what I'll do is
Dalmatians.
I'll take one of the included animations and color it in for you very quickly. Here's a
Oh,
bird
it froze for me.
demonstrating the
Weird.
basic notion of flight.
Does it
And what
capture
I'll
okay
do-
now? Yeah, okay. Weird.
We're
Why did it
coloring
do
each
that?
cell motion in this case.
Yes, I am. And there are only 6 cells, so this
So you're
this takes a
manually
minute.
coloring each cell, and
Yes.
and you haven't automated this process in here.
No.
Still, it goes pretty quick.
Yeah, it goes pretty fast. And what I'll do is I'll color in his body.
I assume
Very
this is
quickly.
mainly to give them greater control.
The reason that you color this way is because it's an emulation of the way it's done traditionally. And as you can see, it's actually very fast.
Wow, that's great.
In addition to these animations, we've also included a completed animation. We set loose one of our Disney
Yes!
animators and said, what would you do with this package? And that's this animation here. It's included with the package.
Now this was created using this software.
It was painted and superimposed on the backgrounds with the package.
Wow.
And we're very
Donald.
proud of it. Here you can see
Ooh.
Donald is using a computer, and he's loading his
I
animation.
wonder what
It's
kind of
taking a little longer than I was
tablet
expecting.
were they using
And to
to
surprise, Mickey comes up instead of Donald
make
and he
this?
loses his temper.
Whoa,
and he strikes
that's
at the
cool.
work.
That's great, great.
Only from Disney.
And Tim, as you were saying before, this is really the advantage this machine has in doing this particular kind
Absolutely.
of work. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much.
This episode
while
is
the Commodore
1990.
Amiga has never gained the market acceptance of maybe an IBM or an Apple, it can gloat just a little bit for over at Hewlett-Packard, where they make some pretty good computers too. When they wanted a computer to do animation, they bought an Amiga. Here's a report.
D was the correct answer.
Engineers at Hewlett-Packard use the HP corporate television network to feed technical training and product updates to HP staff around the country.
God.
To illustrate some of the abstract
That's
technical
wild.
concepts and the inner workings of the HP
This is
product,
just a Zoom meeting
the
now.
engineers use colorful 2D animations created on an Amiga 2500. The video producers at HP's Information Technology Education
You don't think it was
Network
terribly easy
say
to do
they had
fluid
some
animation
very
on PCs
specific
at the time? That makes
requirements in mind
sense.
when they bought their Amiga computer 2 years ago.
One of the things was the fact that I could import artwork, clip artwork that we have in our own HP drawing
This guy is
packages
so
and
cute.
easily
I love
move
his
it into whatever
glasses.
system we're using. Secondly, it had to support NTSC video, had to support overscan, had to be easy to use, had to be something where I could just pull software right off the shelf, put it into the system, just go down to any local store and get it. So as looking around, I found the Amiga. It looked like a good fit, found the software I needed that could easily move images around, and that's how we chose it.
Using pen and paper, the producer initially creates a storyboard with the engineer.
IBM is to blame?
With
That makes
deluxe production from
tracks.
Electronic Arts, he puts together an animation sequence on the Amiga graphics workstation. Any changes the engineer wants to make to the drawing can then be made by simply modifying the objects around with the mouse. Vernon says that using the Amiga for animation has improved the training learning curve at HP.
The end result for the instructors has been that they can more easily explain their concepts that they couldn't very well explain before. For the students, it's an attention-getting device, really. It's something where all of a sudden they're used to seeing static graphics, and then to see this thing come to life on the screen, again, where the instructor can point, annotate,
Whoa,
and
it's
even walk into the graphic
compositing.
using a blue screen. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
It gets
that's
them involved.
awesome.
For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Maria Gabriel.
The Macintosh has HyperCard, the Windows PC
Fucking
toolbook, and
HyperCard.
the Amiga 3000 now
Let's
comes bundled with
go.
Amigavision. Here to show us the new Amiga authoring system is Lou Wallace.
I always
Senior
pop
editor
off
for
whenever
Technology
HyperCard is
with
mentioned.
Amiga World magazine, and joining us again, Hedley Davis of Commodore. Tim?
When I think of authoring systems, I usually think of really complicated programs, but I understand this is really easy to use and more iconic. Tell us a little bit more about how you view authoring systems.
Well, as far as Amigavision, as far as an authoring system, is really an icon-based, object-oriented graphic programming language.
Now, is it actually object-oriented, or is it? Are you doing a
full-fledged
ZZT
feature
funny trick on
programming,
language
task.
here?
The basic command structure is set here in this main menu, where you have a variety of different things: control icons, interrupt programming, database, and it has a DBase 3 compatible database.
This looks
various user
miserable to
interactive
work
commands,
in.
and probably the heart and soul is the audiovisual commands. These are actually, these little pictures, icons, are commands just like you would have in BASIC or C. For example, if I wanted to create a screen command to load a screen, I just pick it up and drag it into place. If I wanted to add some user interactivity, I would just take the mouse icon and grab it and put it in place. Perhaps if I wanted to add
I understand this, Masuya. I'm learning this more and more.
A lot of programmers don't like. And double-click on here and tell it when it reaches this point to come back here and go to this icon. And you can see now that it points back. Now, I've actually just created a whole program while we were talking. I didn't really define what I wanted to do. So if I was to double-click on the screen icon, I bring up a requester, which is where I put in all the parameters for the
Did he say Equestria?
Clicking on the directory command, the button here, I can load up a predefined screen, such as one of my favorites, The Stooges. And here
The
I've got a picture of
Stooges?
the Three Stooges that's been digitized from an old movie. Now, if I could just present this and show the image, but to make it interactive, by clicking on the mouse command, I can go into an object editor, which allows me to create interactive hotspots on the screen. And here I've loaded the
Where'd you get these
image to
emotes
preview.
from?
And
Oh,
I'm going to
you're
add
cheapo.
some user interactive hotspots here. We'll start with curly, and I'm just going to
Jesus.
outline them very quickly. And
We'll
I've
start.
created a hotspot here that I can then further define with sound
So
effects.
if you punch on curly, something will happen.
Something will
inside,
happen.
yeah.
I can have feedback sounds or colors or whatever I need to do.
And I guess, Hedley, the interesting thing here is the AV part of it, right? Where you're able to bring into this program all kinds of AV sources.
Yeah, one of the important things about the machine is your ability to take video and overlay it on top of your computer output. So we can take computer graphics, video from video discs,
Yeah,
audio
I imagine
samples, and
it's
combine them all
quite
together into a
awkward.
cohesive thing.
Or even animation.
And animation, computer-generated digital animation.
All right, Lou, you've got an example of that, I think, next.
Yeah, I do. This is something I did in about 30 minutes. I used a ray tracing animation package, and I generated a animated ray trace skeleton, a human skeleton. I have text windows here for information, and hotspots on the screen where I can just click on something and something will happen. In this case, I zoomed in on the ray trace skeleton.
So what about video?
Ray tracing.
Okay, well, let's get out of this one. And I have previously loaded here what I call the Encyclopedia of Insects, and this is based
the fact that the guy keeps picking up his mouse is killing me.
From Pioneer, from the Encyclopedia of Animals series. And what I did was I created animation and screens and a control program to interact with it.
So you can see that he's got
the way that he's using the mouse is like actually going to drive me insane.
Video coming from the video disc.
The metaphor I used here was that of a book, an encyclopedia. If there was something I was interested in here, I could simply click on it and we'd get a full motion video sequence. If it wasn't something I liked on this page, I just click the next page gadget and we actually get an animated page.
Oh, that looks pretty cool,
pull
actually.
Up some video for us.
Let's say that we're interested in
Pull
leaf
up some
cutter
video
leaves,
for us,
example. I can click on that, and the laser disc will be activated, and we will combine computer graphics down here with full motion video and sound.
The leaf cutter bee
This is completely controllable by the user. For example, if there was a frame here that I was particularly interested in to study, I could just click on it on the frame and pause wherever I liked. And then if I didn't really like that, I'd hit the done button and go back to the menu.
And again, you were able to create that all yourself, you say, in a couple days under Amigavision.
Actually, a couple evenings, yeah.
Really?
Using Amigavision and various Amiga graphic programs because everything's fully integrated
So what
together.
you're really doing is you're going out and getting multiple sources. In this case, you're getting video. In the earlier case, you were getting art and animation.
Right.
And then you're using this iconic authoring system to tie it all together.
That's right. It's all done with graphic commands. That's what makes Amigavision a little easier and less intimidating to the average
I do
user
wonder,
as opposed to more traditional
because
computers.
I feel like people still talk about HyperCard these days, and I feel like this is the first time I've heard about Amigavision. Having said that, Video Toaster is something that I think is still fairly talked about.
Well, we know the Amiga is good for music and animation, but it is also now the ultimate video machine, thanks in part to the Video Toaster. And here to show it off are Tim Jennison and Paul Montgomery of NewTek. Tim?
Now, let me see if I get this straight. In the past, to do a bunch of video controls, I've had to have machines that were $500,000, $100,000. Now I'm going to be able to do this with this card for $1,500?
Absolutely. Thanks for having us here. We showed the toaster recently at the National Association of Broadcasters show, and this is where the engineers go to buy their stuff. And they came by the booth and they said things like, this is unbelievable, this is revolutionary, that you can do this in a box for this price. And this is what they were excited about. This is the Video Toaster card. And when you plug this into your Amiga 2000 2500 and put these discs on your hard drive, you have the equivalent of a television studio.
All right, Tim, we want to take a look at some of the things you can do with the toaster. First of all, tell us what the physical setup is here. What do you have?
Okay, I've got my own cameras here on corners of your table.
Okay, so we've got your two little cameras here.
Right, and the toaster's installed in this Amiga 2000.
And the cameras are sort of inputs into your toaster control room, if you will.
I can take up to 4 cameras or VCRs.
Okay.
So first of all, the first thing you can do with 4 inputs is you can use the video switcher. So I've got one camera here on the screen. I can now do transitions from one camera to another, like this wipe. Here's some other wipes. Okay, here's a wipe with a border. And the basic dissolve, which any good $20,000 switcher can do, I guess. But where it gets interesting is the digital video effects.
Now, this is the part that you've never had in a home studio before, or low-end production.
That's for sure.
The digital video effects are the most expensive. They can sell for equipment up to $20,000 to $50,000 just for that. And it's a lot of fun.
Okay, here's an effect that I like a lot. If I could ask you to sort of get out of this shot for a second.
Get out of your camera's way.
Okay. That'll do. Okay, go ahead and sit back up again.
Okay.
And I'm going to beam you into your chair Star Trek style. Energizing.
Oh, I like that. Oh, they held the frame. That's awesome.
Okay, the next major element of the toaster is the paint box, or the video paint system. And with that, you can...
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Create your own graphics.
And what makes this different than, say, a computer paint program is the signals that come out of this are broadcast ready. You can put it right on the air. It has 16.8 million colors, and you can do a lot of interesting things. Tim's loading up a picture here.
Yeah, here's a frame that I created in probably 20 minutes or so. You can freeze live video and bring it into your paint box graphics. Okay, another major piece of this is the character generator. And a character generator is sort of an electronic typewriter, and you can put anything written on the screen. such as rolling credits.
Right.
I can roll sideways too. And what sets this apart from
Tornado.
sort of a character generator you'd find in your camcorder is that we have really much higher quality.
Again, 16 million colors and 35 nanosecond resolution, which is the same thing you'd see on a network program.
And here's a screen that takes advantage of those features. Okay, what the people at NAB were most excited about was the 3D graphics system, which I'm entering right now. And with that, you can create a computer-rendered animation. Let me load a scene here. I've taken your Computer Chronicles logo and entered it into the 3D database here. And with this system, I can set up the start and end points of the animation. And then
This
once
is
I've got
cool.
the camera angles and lighting and color all set up, then I render out to videotape. And we have a tape
Okay, we
here
actually,
that I-
yeah, if we could roll that piece of video and see what the end product was here.
I feel like Video Toaster has a very iconic look if you know what to look
Well, I
for.
can tell you that stuff usually costs about $1,500 a second. That kind of stuff.
And I understand you did that in about a half an hour.
To set up the thing. To render it, it took a few hours to do.
Now,
Cool.
Paul, it does seem like magic. I mean, Tim was mentioning before, how do you do this? I mean, you've got every expensive machine you'd have in a TV studio coming off that one board. I mean, what's the trick?
Part of the magic is the Amiga. The Amiga of all the computers in the market is the only one set up with video timing. So you can easily add the circuitry we needed to do it. In the toaster, we have 4 custom chips, and those custom chips give the horsepower to do everything. Plus, we have 350,000 lines of code, mostly assembly language, running in the Amiga. That's how it works.
And who do you see as the user?
Thank
now?
you
Is
for
this
the follow.
really designed for the broadcast professional? Is this going to be high-end home video? Where do you see it going?
Well, video is everywhere. It's sort of the new literacy. And people are using it in homes, schools, businesses. But the problem is
I feel
that
like
video you
churches
with your
and,
camcorder looks amateurish and is boring, actually. So the video toaster is designed
Public
for anybody
access
that wants
was
to
like a
bring
big venue for like the video toaster.
quality look to their videos.
And it is available as a product?
It's shipping to Amiga dealers now and has been for a while.
And the price is?
$15.95.
Okay, thanks very much, Tim and Paul. That's our look at the new Amigas. Stay tuned now for this week's computer news.
Yeah, if you look up Video Toaster on YouTube, Cathode Ray Dude actually has a video where he demos the Amiga Video Toaster.
In the random access file this week, notebook-sized laptops were the rage at the Fall Comdex show in Las Vegas. Texas Instruments was the latest to join the competition for the hot laptop market with its new TravelMate 3000. It features a 20 megahertz 386 SX chip with a VGA display.
Can we get an image of
and
this?
built-in floppy and hard disk drives. It's priced at just under $6,000.
Wait, let me get an image of this. The TravelMate 3000 Texas Instruments. Whoa, look at this guy. This thing looks awesome. You know what this looks like? This looks like the basic form factor of a what is the fucking computer that has like a little mouse like clip nub? What is that one called again? I keep forgetting what that thing is called. 1 second, let me just but yeah, Cathode Ray Dude being on co-host is really, really cool. It was always fun getting to see the stuff that he was sharing. Let me just put this up on screen real quick. Oh, this is gigantic. Okay. Yeah, this is the guy. This is them. This is they. Yeah, I keep getting the impulse to check co-host and then having to be like, oh wait. pour one out. But yeah, this is the guy. This is the TravelMate 3000. The Texas Instruments TravelMate 3000. I found this on a page that was I do see a couple people like restoring theirs. Yeah, apparently had a decent amount of uptick because you still see people like selling parts ones. Yeah, it's fairly beefy. Look at this like little floppy, like the floppy drive at the bottom. But yeah, let me get that out of there so we can get back into it. I just wanted to see what it'll look like.
Everex Systems rolled out its first ever portable, the Tempo LX, weighing in at just under 7 pounds. This sleek 386 SX machine has space for an internal modem, and memory can be expanded from its standard 1 megabyte up to 5 megs. AST Computers
The bottom
unveiled
does
two
look
386
awesome. I do
SX
like the
notebook-sized
top.
laptops. Both feature
Kind of reminds me of like
20
media center
386
PCs with
SX
like
chips. The lower end machine
volume
comes
controls.
with a 20 megabyte hard drive and will retail for about $3,000. For another $500, you can get a 40 megabyte hard drive. Both AST models offer the unique ability to replace batteries in the suspend mode without disrupting your work.
I wonder if they just didn't have pictures of these things yet.
Canada's also introduced its version of the laptop PC called the Internote, but unlike its American counterparts, this 286 import features a full-size PC board with standard key spacing. The Internote carries a price tag of just under $3,000. Company spokesmen say a 386 version of the laptop is in the works. A new add-in from Silicon Graphics will give PCs the power to manipulate 3D color images on the screen. Called Iris Vision, the product is a pair of circuit boards that plug into either AT-style or microchannel slots. Some of the superior graphic capabilities include a 24-bit Z buffer for hidden surface removal and double buffering for real-time animation. Iris Vision requires a 386 or 486 CPU. If you're a business executive, you can now brighten up your drab flip charts presentations by using the new Storyboard Live from IBM. The software allows DOS users to design graphics and charts and then animate the images on the computer.
Now, are IBM actually developing software, or were they just like buying up software somebody else made and putting their name on
And
it?
this week's software review.
Yeah, my boy.
I just
My
love
guy.
doing this. But you know, it gets a little old and a little messy after a while. Well, there are lots of computerized calendar programs.
Fucking love
but
this
the best
dude.
one we found for the Macintosh is alarming events. Now, when you bring up alarming events, you can determine how much of the year you want to see.
It's
and you
so
can change
funny
that
nobody knew how
anytime you
to
want. It tells you
take
your next
footage of a
appointment at the
CRT.
top. The days when you have appointments are dark. There's a week at a glance available as well as a day at a glance.
It always looks
You
like
can have a
shit.
pop-up
Nobody went to the
alarm
effort
with a
of like
flashing
syncing
alarm
the
across the top of the screen. You
the
can time
frame rate.
events for billing. You can keep to-do items which follow you forever. You
Which
can
follow
set
you
recurring
forever.
intervals and fix the day of the week or the number of days from the end of the
Haunted
month.
to the ends of the
more
earth by
pesky
tasks.
scheduling of weekday reminders. You can set alarming events to provide you advance notice before an appointment. You can indicate a duration to prevent scheduling conflicts. You can print it out a day, a week, or a month at a time, and you have a wide range of notification preferences, including sounds. Alarming events is $130.
Jesus
TV
Christ.
Software Incorporated of West Des Moines, Iowa. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Paul Schindler.
Apple is setting up a new
I love that
toll-free
dude.
customer support line to answer questions about its sales policies and programs. The number will offer customers a referral service, not technical support. The toll-free number is 800-776-2333. It's available weekdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And it's a
Pacific time.
toll number.
Taking a look at this week's top
Christ.
software titles for the Macintosh, Mac Connection reports that After Dark from Berkeley
Quicken,
Systems is still in the
Quicken
number one
mention.
slot. Sam is in
It's
second,
always
followed
fucking
by
After
Adobe
Dark.
Type Manager and Quicken for the Mac. In fifth place this week is Disk Doubler from Salient. Rounding out the top 10 titles are Fullwrite, Microsoft Word, Microsoft
God,
Excel, Mac
so
Utilities,
boring.
and Pyro. And finally, one European computer company is putting its 2 cents in to protect the environment by packaging its diskettes in popcorn. Officials from Corbland International say they're switching to popcorn from polystyrene foam because
What?
popcorn is biodegradable.
Huh?
That's it for this week's Computer Chronicles.
What?
I'm Kate McGargy.
Now is it?
The Computer
Hang on.
Chronicles is made possible in part
Is it
by
popped?
the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense.
That's
to
not gonna
copy
be,
software.
like-
The SBA provides information on how to stay software legal.
Huh?
Funding is also provided by PC Connection and Mac Connection. And
You mean
by
packing
Vice Magazine
popcorn?
and Bits.
That's not biodegradable. I don't think it must be
For a
packing.
transcript of this week's Computer
It
Chronicles,
can't be.
send $4 to PTV
That shit ain't-
Publications.
that
Post
shit ain't
Office Box
biodegradable.
701, Kent, Ohio 44240. Please indicate program date.
Huh. Yeah, the 2 of the top 10 things were screensavers. I do wonder if Disk Doubler was like... Was that like copying software? Like a copying tool? It might be compression. I think it might be compression thing. Oh, that's gonna autoplay. There's an Amiga 20... Okay, wait, hang on. There's an Amiga 2500 episode. That's next week. You have a preview of next week's episode. Next week? What am I saying? Next stream. I need to start... 1 second. Set color... Okay, I just realized I can set colors of things. So instead of hunting around, I can make my sources different colors so they jump out at me more for stuff that I edit more often or I need to hide, like this one. Okay, so let's get back to the mapping. Let's get back to the mapping. So I don't think I'm going to actually get through all of this, but I think I'll just stream more tomorrow of this, and hopefully I will be able to get to Rasa Chanto Asobo. Oh, hi Lexi. Hi. Let me unmute. Okay. Okay, that was the... 1 second. That was the whole bear, or the badger. Okay. So was there anything else here? Doesn't look like it, but I want to make sure I study the trees to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Yes, and there is a area off to the side here. Oh, I think I see this one. Oh, can I? Yes, I remember this. This was when I first encountered the, Actually, wait. No, I think this is something that I saw on the slideshow. I don't think I actually remember this from encountering it. Okay. So what is this? This is some kind of curled leaf guy. My descriptions of things are just gonna get worse because I think Valerie must have fell asleep. So... Oh yeah, it kind of looks like a fern. But that one's just a fern. Oh, Valerie's still here. Hi, Valerie. Okay, so it's camera move. So this is... Oh, no, I need to make this black. So, sorry, I'm very jumpy. Okay, that is a fern. I don't think I see anything else here. But I do want to keep looking for a little bit just to see if there might be a, like a bird swooping in. It's not tall. Okay, I think there's just a fern here. So let's move over to the side. Oh! There's like some kind of underbrush. Just this. Everything... Oh, is this... Oh! Whoa! There's a lot of... Hang on. What is this little mushroom man? Hang on. Is... Oh wait, hang on. Sorry. 1 second, let me get back there. Okay. It's a fishing hint? Huh. I was wondering why there was like a little insect. Why am I getting a fishing hint here? Does it say anything about these mushrooms? Now, is it a gameplay hint, or is it just like a general, like, fishing hint? How would mushrooms relate to fishing? The fish Iwana's bait are grasshoppers. Huh. Let me switch over here. I presume anybody translating has already screenshotted this, yes? Okay. It's just a little mushroom guide to tell you, okay, I'm just gonna write fish secret. Actually, wait, what am I doing? No transparent selection, and... Okay. The char is a glutinous fish. It specifically likes grasshoppers, or it especially likes grasshoppers? Oh. Fish's secret. Fish's secret. I think that's the only thing here. There's something up top. No, this is not Tolson. Okay. And is this the main path? I think this is. Let me... Yeah, this is the main path. Okay. And the main path was... What was the main path again? Nothing up top. I suppose I could check. Oh, it was the whole bear. It was the badger. Okay. Let me double check again. Let me take another little lap of that. That was the badger, and here's the fern, and here's the fish's secret. Okay, so this one was actually pretty short. I did make it I did make it a little bit wider just in case I needed that space, but let me just shrink it into this. Oh, no, I don't want to resize. I don't want to do that. It's this one. Oh my god. That is gonna drive me completely insane every time I right click. Okay. Okay. And transparent selection, so this will... Yay! We did it! So here's what the map looks like now. So we have this is the start. There was 2 screens that were looped back around. Went to the black woodpecker, which went to the northern bubuk and rhinoceros beetle, because there was 2 on that screen. Then there's 1 ezo squirrel and 1 empty area, which looped back around. Then we got to a fork in the road, and we've been exploring that. So this is what we've been exploring currently. Any square is a node or a place which does not have a creature to discover. Okay. Let's pop back in. Okay. Is there any awesome guys here? Oh, ooh, oh, oh, wow. That was really quick. I just saw a snake. I think I've seen a snake, like, not in a zoo, but like in person. Like once. It was on a trail in, Akron, Ohio. I think it was just like a, I don't know, it was some kind of non-poisonous snake. I think we might have to just like walk back the way we came. I think we have to, I don't think it like, the animation loops or anything. I think we just missed it. You have to be like really quick to catch that guy. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, you can see him just like barely at the bottom of the frame. And I think... Oh yes, no, he curls around here, this way. Oh, he's so... very small. This really thin body. I wonder what kind of stuff does this guy eat? What would you call it? What kind of guy is this? Is this like a pit viper? Cool. Okay, let's so that was by... Oop, come back here. And let me see. Is that black or gray? No, that's black. That's fine. My god, that's gonna penis me so much. Yeah, actually it's fine to do the 45 degree. It's fine. Okay. That is the... Oh, nope, that was not the... Okay, Pit Viper. Okay, that's actually gonna bug me. It's like slightly off center. It's really gonna annoy me. This guy is scary to see on a hike, do you think? Well, I mean, I imagine it's scary to see on a hike because you need to get like a guidebook out, unless you're like super familiar with... I swear to god, I keep right-clicking. Okay. Is this guy poisonous or not? It's very small. I have to imagine it's like probably... If it is poisonous, it's probably not super harmful to humans, right? Aren't pit vipers always poisonous? Any type? I don't actually know. Maybe Japanese pit vipers are different? Yeah, we managed to get that guy. It's fun that the kanji for bug originally meant snake in Chinese. It's a bit snaky. Oh, okay, we have another area. Oh, all these ferns. Ooh, what are you? Tanuki! It's a Tanuki! Yes! Oh, wonderful. I need to take a screenshot. I'm not sure if... I don't think Tanuki Matt's here. Let me take a screenshot. Let me DM this to Ilya as well. My Tanumps. I used to think Tanukis were generally only mythical creatures for a while because of Mario 3. Oh, and even the name of that snake, Mamushi, includes the word mushi. Both China and Japan snakes were considered bugs. I didn't know that. I kind of almost want to... Can I re-trigger this guy by like going back in? Because I want to see the animation. Because the sprite looked gorgeous. It looked really pretty. Tanuki-san, Tanuki-san. Come out, Tanuki-san. No, I don't think it's gonna come out. I think because maybe... Actually, you know what? Maybe if we walk back in and out again, it will, it'll let us see it again. Okay, we have to ensure the boy comes to a complete stop before he will let us walk back. Then over here in English, worm could refer to both earthworms and snakes and even dragons. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see if we can see the Tanuki. Whoa! It's so pretty! Look at it! Oh, and it looks around for a little bit? It's like it's almost rooting around. I'm glad I just watched it and saw its animations. Ooh! Off into the underbrush, Mr. Tanuki-san goes. Wonderful. Okay, let me take a look over. Whoa, there's like a waterfall here! Cool! Is there anything here? Maybe is this tall? Are you tall? No, this is not big. Maybe can you just take a picture of the waterfall? No. So I think it only, the shutter or like the focus turns yellow, like it changes color based on if there's something to take a picture of. I love how teeny weeny not to scale the pixel graphics for the animals are. It's very moe. I can't imagine like how big of a production this was. Like, something I'm really curious about, like, is this stock photography or did they go out and take these pictures? Or is it sourced from like a variety of like, because it does all seem to be like local photography. Okay, I don't think there's anything here, but I should mark that there's like a waterfall. Okay. Actually, let me just do this because I don't know if he just walks by himself, so I want that to not happen while I'm drawing this. Okay, so there is the... Is it just the... One second, this is gonna bug me. Okay, I'm not gonna switch it back because I'm literally just gonna be a couple seconds. So, okay, there's the Tanuki, and there's the waterfall. Okay, that's all that is. Let me just make my box. Okay. Yeah. And it's pretty, so I think I might have to make this canvas bigger. Actually, let me see, 1 second. No, it's almost exactly to the size of the screen. I'm gonna need to make this bigger. I can do that off stream. Awesome Tanuki. This is unnecessary, but I do want to have a little bit more detail for the awesome guy, the awesome Tanuki. Oh, what is this weird jiggling that's happening? Oh, it's happening under all of the... Sorry, I'm just very fascinated by this. This weird flickering that's happening. Why? Why is it doing that? Okay. Okay, I think what we might do is we might leave it here. But it feels weird. It feels really strange not to leave off with a Marigovision. But I'll pick a short one. I was watching, let me see. Where is this? Where did I put this? Ooh, where did I put you? Where did I put you? Where did I put you? I have so many tabs open. I need to close all these. I have so many fucking tabs open. What is my life like? Why do I have all these tabs open? Okay. I think what I need to do is have one more bathroom break real quick, and then we'll switch to another Marigovision. Oh, if I miss Rachel, take care, Rachel. Take care. Okay, I'm trying to find this tab real quick. This is what I get. This is what I get. This is what I get for having everything in the world open and not cleaning up my tabs. Oh, okay, I found it. I found it. Okay. 1 second. Where was it again? Mario Paint Kiosk video. Here we go. Just need to change the title really quick. Actually, I need to go into studio mode real quick and just make sure that this capture... I feel so smart that I changed the color of the, that I changed the color of this, because I'm always hunting around for it. I keep forgetting you could color code sources in OBS. Okay. So this is in Japanese. It is not translated, but I think it looks cool anyway. So media share, title, okay. So yeah, this is a Super Famicom Mario Paint sales promotional video. Let me just, volume mixer, I'll mute Outdoor Wonderland. Oh, hi, Stomany. Hi. We're just about to finish, but we're going to close off with a short Marigovision. Yeah, we will pick up with this where we left off tomorrow, hopefully a couple hours earlier, because I don't want to start streaming at 8 my time, because it is almost midnight here, which is later than I usually like to go, but it's fine. Let's get started. Yeah, 2 Marigovisions in one day. This is so cool. Oh yeah, no, I'm still going. I'm still going. We'll just watch this and then we'll wrap up.
マリオペイントについてお伝えします。
Mario Paint seems awesome.
マリオペイントはこのマウスというコントローラーを使ってテレビの画面に絵を描いたり音楽を作ったりすることが簡単にできるスーパーファミコンソフトです。
What do you think would happen if I degaussed you? People keep trying to do that to me lately. I don't know what that's about.
オープニングに続いて出てくる画面がお絵描きスクリーン。上の方にあるのがマリオペイントの絵の箱であるパレットです。
All of these sounds are Mario Maker to me.
あ、ヨッシーを描いていたんですね。
Yes.
そして下にあるのがいろいろな機能を選ぶアイコン。アイコンとは道具のスイッチということです。
Whoa, that's what
こうやって色を塗
that's
っ
what
て
the
あげれ
paint
ば
fill tool looks like.
もう出来上がり。これはずいぶんうまいヨッシーだな。
Oh, that awesome 3D.
マリオペイントについてもう少し詳しくお伝えします。今、ペンの種類と色を選んでいます。ペンには太さによっていくつかの
What
種
the
類がありま
sounds
す。
this makes? I feel like kind of a real fusspot about the sound the sounds that Kid Pix makes.
これはスプレーです
But
ね。
I like the sounds that Mario Paint makes.
線を消したいときには消しゴムを選びます。上の右端にあるアイコンがクレヨンくん。
Ah,
クレヨ
Crayon.
ンくんをクリックすることでたくさんのパレットが出てきます。
Crayon kun.
パレットを変えれば
Whoa.
こんなこともできてしまいます。おや？これはマリオだぞ。消しゴムの中には画面全体を消すことができるものもあります。今、マリオの顔のスタンプを選びました。そしてこれが反転の機能。
Oh, you can flip them. Oh, that's what that is. Cool.
スタンプのアイコンを選ぶとパレットに出てくる色や模様をハンコのように押していくことができます。絵が苦手な人でもこれなら大丈夫ですね。
Oh, the bunny. Oh, there's a bunny. Oh, it's gone.
これは線や四角形、円を描くときの基本形アイコンです。描きたい形と太さ、色を選んでみましょう。
Whoa! Oh, cool! That's awesome. Wait, is this gonna make a...
そうそう。爆弾のアイコンが出ているときに、この画面から抜けていくとき
Whoa!
は爆弾のアイコンを選びます。
This rules.
そしてこれがハケで塗りつぶす機能です。
This is so cool. Maker having Nosford is really cute, but I think it would rule if every generation or two Nintendo just made a funky art program. I wish this as well.
チビマリオのスタンプを3つ押してから指の形のアイコンを選んで
Do you say
コピーしてみ
Chibi
ました。
Chibi Mario-kun? Chibi Mariko-kun meet Chibi Mario-kun?
お絵描きスクリーンの画用紙は
Woo!
白だけではなく
There's
パレ
awesome
ットから
splash
いろんな色や
noises.
模様、キャラクターを選ぶことができます。
Woo! Dog?
マリオペイントではアルファベットやひらがな、カタカナ、数字など文字のスタンプを打つこともできます。
Yeah, it was a 64DD
文字は
game.
大きさと色が選べます。
Mario Paint Wii U would go hard as hell and then get a rapidly rushed out Switch sequel that's nowhere near as good.
違うぞ。間違えた時は右下にある犬のアイコンを使ってください。
The Switch in theory is good,
一つ
but
前の状態に戻ることができます。
if they, you know, put any effort into it. I actually have WarioWare DI. If I ever get a capturable DS, I'll stream that. I have it boxed with the manual.
これは自分のオリジナルスタンプが作れる
Cool.
スペシャルスタンプの機能。
The music in this is so good. Yes, it's the guy! That's the guy from Mario Maker. Oh, hi, Yuri Gray. Hi. Welcome in. We're just about to wrap up, but we're just watching some a Mario Paint sales kiosk video. God, I love the themes in Mario Paint. It really bums me out how little personality that Mario Maker 2 has. It's so depressing. Yes! I watched a TAS of this, it looked very funny. Nip, 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 nip. This is very Wario-Land-ass music. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It became Toho all of a sudden. A flashing lights warning incoming, possibly, potentially. I know that this guy, the lights flash if he appears on screen. Nope, seems okay. The clapping. There's a fly swat attack minigame dummied out in Mario Artist that can be re-enabled in beta builds. I feel like I know even less about Mario Artist. What? Animation? Yeah, I didn't know this. I know very little about Mario Paint. Mario Artist. Wait, is Yoshi riding Mario? Yeah, I didn't know this either. Oh, these are like frames. Yeah, I didn't have a I didn't have an N64. Cool! I can tell what they're doing. Cool! Whoa! This is awesome! That's so cool! The original manual literally gave you instructions on how to save your animations to a VHS tape by plugging your SNES into a VCR, since you can't save that many frames to the cartridge. So cool! Oh, whoa! You have you can control the speed at which the animations happen. Oh, that's so awesome! I keep thinking that's the Mario Maker baby noise to me. I wonder if there's any if people ever uploaded like their Mario Paint VHSs. God, so cool. Yeah, when Nintendo wants to make something with like personality, they're really good at it. I love the 60 cycle hum buzzing we're getting right now, it's awesome. This rules. Yes! Putting it all together. This is a really quite robust little animation studio. This is so
マリオペイント
cool.
のロムにはこうして自分で作った絵、アニメーション、音楽をセットとして一つ保存し、後から呼び出すことができます。
Again, this is like the Mario Maker. They used this in Mario Maker 1 for uploading a course. Yeah, that's this song. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Wait, wait, wait. No, hang on. Sorry. Go back. Yes, look at this. Look at these guys. The monkey. The monkey is awesome. I think you can color these guys. The kangaroo. Oh. The elephant, the crocodile. These are all awesome. Oh. Yeah, that sheep is very Minecraft. Hippopotamus. Oh. Okay. It just overwrites your canvas so you can color or paint them. Yeah. I'm so glad it does that. It looks awesome.
セレクトミュージックのアイコンでは BGM の種類を選べます。
Oh! You can change the theme tune you want to listen to for when you're coloring.
また、マウスの動くスピードを調節する機能がこれです。
Man, what a personality-full program. God, even changing the mouse speed. Okay, so you can do that, which feels kind of unsatisfying. I think if I had the mouse, like doing this with like I feel like it's an option for both if you want to be like exact, but also if you just have like a D-pad. I feel like I would rather draw this and let it be a little bit messy, because I love how that looks. Whoa! I'm honestly, oh, the mouse was bundled in? Honestly, I'm getting a lot of WarioWare vibes from all of this. I can see, I think somebody said earlier, like WarioWare feels like a stealth sequel to this game. I really get that from this. Weird that they didn't make it a pencil instead of a mouse if they're gonna bundle a peripheral. I wonder what the why they. I have to imagine maybe it was a little bit easier to bundle a mouse as opposed to bundling a pen and a tablet. Probably because they intended to make more mouse-compatible games. Yeah, I think it was the 64 DD didn't last too long, did it? Is that the issue? I think it's something about like the timing of the animations that feels very WarioWare to me. Yes! Fuck yes! Maybe I have like a. Can you emulate this with a mouse? Can I do a Mario Paint stream? Could I do that? Whoa! Oh, awesome! Oh, it's like these are title cards. These are people have made these. Yes. He's like pensive in thought. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? That looks awesome! You're doing Van Gogh style in Mario Painter? What? The Guernica reference? Oh my god. What? Hey, hang on. Whatever. I'm not gonna get done for this, that's fine. Lady, get off the screen, please. Okay. Listen, if Nintendo is putting it out as a kiosk video, it's fine. You never know when you're gonna get jump scared with hits. This is what I'm learning. Yes, Robo Yoshi. Oh, that is artistic nudity, true. Awesome, cool. I do have one more thing that I want to. Yes, let me just put this back up. God, adding color coding this thing has changed my life. I never have to hunt around for it ever again. I don't know why. I've been living like a fucking caveman. I never did that. Okay, let me switch over to something else. Let me see. What was it called again? It was Mario. Is it this? Yeah, I think it's this. Okay. Let me just make sure that it is still capturing. I might need to change the size of it a little bit. Where is the window capture? Okay, perfect. Let me just come back. Okay. The talk about the or rather not the talk about, but like uploading the saving animation reminded me that there's a data overflow error that you can get if you just basically fill the canvas with more information that the cartridge was capable of saving. So let's look at that. It's pretty funny. This will be the last thing we see before we finish up the stream and raid. So yeah, this is just a canvas filled with essentially confetti. This is more information than it is capable of saving. And yeah, you might recognize this if you ever played Mario Maker or watch a lot of Mario Maker streamers as I do. It's the coarse upload music. You don't need to put it on stream, but the Mario Artist microgames that basically directly connect the series to WireWare in DNA. Oh, you posted it in the Discord. Oh, thank you. I'll have to take a look at those later. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, all the different music is so... Yeah, this is the data overflow error. It kind of distantly reminds me of 50% Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters OST, 50% Earthbound. Okay. That's basically it. That's all I wanted to show you. Yeah, thank you for coming to stream, everyone. So tomorrow basically, I'm going to be streaming the same thing again. I'm going to be doing more mapping. Here's where we left off. Here's the map that we left off. So we're going to be starting off from Pit Viper, I guess. And I might need to resize the canvas a bit, but I can do that off stream. Actually, before I do anything else, let me just save it. Cool. Tomorrow's a national holiday too. Okay, yeah. Before I forget as well, here is my Discord. If you would like to join, because we're doing a movie night tomorrow. We're going to be watching I always forget, where's the announcements again? Okay, we're going to watch The Creeping Garden, which is a documentary about slime molds with music by Jim O'Rourke, and Fungi, The Web of Life, which is a documentary about fungi, narrated by Bjork. And yeah, I'll put up a... What am I saying? Yeah, I'll probably start stream a little bit earlier because I don't want to go as late tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Let me see who is live so I can raid. Rachel is actually... Sorry. You just heard Rachel real quick. So she said that she is starting at... What does that mean? What time is it in Pacific Daylight Time now? Is she starting now? 1 second, what time is it? Time in PDT. Okay, yeah. So she's about to start. She's just about to start. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me raid Rachel Retro. Friend of the stream. Raid Rachel. Okay, but yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, stream will be more of the same tomorrow, hopefully a little bit earlier. And yeah, no raid message, just be good, be kind, be nice, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow.